Warden is a part of the Battleforge Dwarven clan, which is the loudest and most cantankerous clan in Mithril Hall. They were always the most rambunctious and drunken members in any tavern, even by Dwarven standards. In this wild family, Warden was no exception to the rule. He likes to get into bar fights and wrestle along with all of his other cousins and siblings. However, he also has something of a knack for court intrigue and gossip amongst the different dwarven clans. He is very charming and able to persuade his way into most social circles. As he was making the rounds collecting the latest gossip, he heard of a secret plot that would target the heart of his clan. One of Battleforge's greatest heroes was a dwarf named Bojo, who was a great warrior who battled dragons and acquired a strange magical golden tankard in his escapades that never ran out of booze. The rumor was that the rival family would steal the tankard and sell it off to the highest bidder. Warden could not allow this, so he, along with two of his closest cousins, made sure to defend the family tavern when the burglary was said to happen. The night when it all went down, three thugs entered the tavern and had their eye on the tankard. As they were about to claim it, Warden hopped up on the table with two short swords and challenged them all to a fight. He clashed with them with the help of his cousins and eventually took them all down. But one of the thieves ended up being killed in the fight. They discovered that this dwarf that they killed ended up being a member of a rather prestigious dwarven family, more acclaimed than Battleforge. Knowing this, Warden had to find a place to dump the body in secret and leave Mithril Hall for a while until the fallout to come, where till the fallout dies down. Yep, and that's him.
All right, what a guy! What a guy! Interesting. Kind of slightly worried. All right, well played. Let's click end of turn. If you notice inside the Roll20 chat, guys, you have control of your turn. I like how this thing puts focus on you and it gives you control over the end of your turn, so you get to consent when you're done. Sometimes I've moved the turn order and the other person's like, I wasn't ready yet, and I hate that moment. So please, Jay Wick, take it away. Jay Wick, I'm not hearing you.
I was a child, young. I don't know how old I was then, to be honest. I don't know how old I am now. I do know it's been 50 years since they attacked. The trees kept us safe. The forest protected us for generations. The smoke came first, then the heat of the flames, chewing their way through our home. The blaze was vicious, like wolves on a hobbled calf. Finally, as we struggled to save our tribe, they came out of the fires, untouched by the inferno surrounding them. Their armor was red. Not like paint or cloth, but iron left in coals red. They butchered us. They cut her, hip to hip, and spilled her insides onto the steaming forest floor. Every man and woman was cut down, and every child was chained. As the bodies laid on the forest floor, still warm, blood steaming in the ash, we marched. It was night again before we stopped. Their armor no longer red, but cold, black, like a hag's cauldron. The loudest of them removed his helm, exposing a green, bulging neck, two jagged, broken teeth jutting from inside his bottom lip, one milky white eye bisected by a gnarled line of scar tissue running the length of his face. He barked and grunted in a language I couldn't understand. He jammed his helm on and stomped off. Again we moved, this time with a group of wagons. The following night we entered a marketplace. In that marketplace, I was sold to a man, and I have been in that man's service ever since. So I'm playing a wood elf ranger with an urban bounty hunter background. So she was taken, sold as a slave, and now works for one of the bosses in the city as muscle, you might say.
All right. So we can talk about that later. There's lots of factions and stuff we can get tied into. So Well played. And when you're ready, click end of turn. And race, class, and background. What did you do at 3rd level?
I haven't changed levels
Oh,
yet.
no problem. No problem. Yeah, take your time. Now is the point when we can start working on that. But go ahead and click end of turn.
Where is that at?
Oh, okay. So look in the Roll20 chat. Notice a little mauve button right up below your token that says EOT. Click that.
Got it.
All right, Demi. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, man? You had a hard time making up a name. What's going on? What's going on with D&D?
Okay.
You want to play D&D? What's going on with you? Why can't you? Why is this hard? What's the problem?
I like this. This is my first time like doing anything like this, so it's I'm kind of just getting used to it.
Well, let's do a live on the fly workshop. Who is this guy? Tell me about him. He had to come from somewhere. He had to have some place of a comfort zone, a place where he was comforted. Like everybody came from somewhere. So like, at some point in your life, there was a nice, happy place. Hey, Demi, I'm hearing a bunch of weird noises.
Oh no,
So tell me about that.
I had to mute my TV.
Okay, so what is that place? Where is that happy place at? Where is this place of comfort? Tell me about it. What do you imagine it? You have to imagine this person has to exist in your mind in order for you to play this game. You know what I mean? You have to like have in your mind like an idea of who this person is, or else none of this game makes any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't matter. It's all much ado about nothing. But
so
there's something you care about. What is it?
Demi, he's a half elf warlock. So
yeah. I'm just saying in this person. Tell me about this person. Okay. So forget all that stuff. Tell me about this person. Where are they coming from? What's their place of comfort? What's the deal?
Okay, so as a little child, he witnessed his mother and father get murdered, and so he had to spend pretty much his whole life by himself, like pretty much like a socially awkward type of guy. And then he pretty much dabbled into like magic a little bit, kind of a little bit of dark magic, somewhat. But he wasn't a bad person. He was just like didn't know how to socialize with people or anything like that, and then just went the wrong way.
Yeah, just keep. So don't try to turn it into a story on the fly. Just let's stay open and just like, so you want a guy that's got you want dead family. You got that dead family fantasy going on, right? Okay, dead family fantasy. And then because of that, he's socially awkward. But what got him through life? How did he get from being, his family, blah, who took care of him? Someone had to pick him up and, take care of him, really, because, you don't literally live on the street. Someone took care of him, right? Who is this person? You got any ideas? Friendly uncle? Someone who felt bad for killing their family? Anyway, those are all choices. Those are all choices.
Okay, it was like in his. Can you give me a name of a town that's?
Just it doesn't matter. Actually, I do have a name generator. Doesn't matter. I just want to know the ideas that you've got. Don't worry about specifics like that. That's just getting in the way. I'm just trying to get a feel for who you are imagining. And so,
in the town. So like some people like I say one of his neighbors seen him like living on the streets or whatever, and they picked him up.
You want a neighbor picks him up, takes care of him?
Neighbor.
What's the deal with the neighbor? What makes them special? Did they expose him to something new in the world? We're just kind of creating it real fast. Just want to like get a feel for this dude. You got an idea for this dude? Let's talk about it. And we'll just do this real quick. We're doing it right now. So neighbors took care of him, and they exposed him to something new. What's his deal? You gotta
what you mean something new?
Like in the world, what happened with the family? Why did they take him in? Did something change with his life? What did he do? Here, I'll just do it for you then. He's a warlock. Yeah, that's what I thought he was. Yeah, yes. He's a warlock. You introduced him to something like evil. Like, how did he become a warlock? Have you thought about that? Okay, so yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Those are the things we got to think about. We gotta figure that out. I'm just trying to give you prompts, just to give you a chance to tell me about what you think. It's
Yeah, I
okay.
understand.
If you're done, click end of turn, and just focus on the features and stuff, I guess.
Okay.
And click end of turn in the bottom of your turn order, right there. There it is. And Baracas Umbros, hello. We have a voice and everything, I think, coming. Welcome.
Yes, sir. All right, so I'm
Take it
still
away.
working on my background 100%.
Totally cool.
But he's a tiefling, was a descendant of Sariel. And basically, what I'm thinking for him so far is that Sariel has 9 underlings that she's taken under her wing, and she sent them out into the world to test them, to see if they could conquer land or, basically lead for her in a way to become one of her right hand generals. And yeah, so he's basically his home is from Avernus, and since most tieflings come from being human at one point, when he was a child, he did come born with horns, and his parents tried killing him. They tried for about a month or two of taking care of him as a baby, and ultimately what happened was they couldn't do it anymore from the embarrassment and the ridicule that they're getting from everyone around him. So they ended up slitting his throat and tossing him aside, and that's when Sariel came, took him in under his wing, raised him to be a warrior for her, and that's as far as I got him so far.
All right. That's pretty intense. I haven't had I've had a lot of parents killing themselves and death and that, but I haven't had them because we do deal with the idea that people are openly racist towards tiefling because they literally look like the devil, and so it's hard not to deal with that problem in the world, and so they bear that, and that's pretty intense. So because of course no one wants a kid that was born with a tail, but there you go. Race, class, and background.
Tiefling. Well, it's a tiefling barbarian with the subclass of the descendant of Sariel.
And which way are you going with your barbarian build?
Oh, I went totem spirit.
All right.
Trying a little different. I used to go aura, but I wanted to try totem spirit because people said it was fun.
Yeah, it's all right. I was giving hell because you're just trying to worry about all the different. But there's loads of choices, and there's no wrong ones, guys. I think the ability to role play what we do. But what's specific? Because you could actually skip on that because you automatically get resistance to fire, right? So you could be resistant to fire, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing just by being a tiefling.
Yeah, that's true.
The only thing you're getting with bear is just resistant to a few more things, except for psychic is the only one you're not resistant to. But
well, actually, would that automatically give me resistance on fire?
Well, you've already got resistance on fire. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So that would already be included.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was looking at Zealot too, so maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot of choices, and I like the flavor. I think since you're definitely an advanced learner in the subject, and you know that people are always like, everybody's, and so I think for other players' sake alone, they like to see the other, and I'd like to see the other barbarians being used because I've only seen like 1 or 2 others other than totems. So if you're a fan of the barbarian and you've chosen to go tiefling barbarian, I think Zealot's a pretty cool way to go. And
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was looking at that one, and then he called me. So I actually might go Zealot just because like revival and stuff like that would fit into the story of like being killed as a baby.
Nice.
I usually go Stone Portal.
Story too. Yeah, it's gross. Yeah, super gross. Anyway, okay, cool. I like these workshops and these one-shots because we get to try things out before we shove them right into a campaign. That's what I like to be able to do. So workshopping and making choices and changes, ideas that you get into your character sheet, always an option. So well played. And when you're ready, click end of turn underneath your turn order.
Yep. I think this is it, right?
Oh, there it is. Rondell the Wise. Give us a sample of that wisdom.
All right. Hello, I am Rondell the Wise. I never gave myself that title. It's just call me this wise person. Not really too sure why. I grew up in this place. It's known It's a great, very vast, large amount of trees, creatures all about. It's a lot of fun to be there. I enjoy talking to the trees. I enjoy touching the trees, feeling all the animals in between my fingertips, 24/7. It's a lot of fun. Now, it's very dangerous, however. Many people tend to not remember that. When you go into the woods, there's various dangerous creatures, spiders, slime, goo, traps, various things. And there's a nearby town, and many people tend to go through it. And that's where I come in. You see, I usually tend to guide these travelers safely through the forest. That's how I got my title. Though, I'm not a huge fan of it. I just prefer to be called Rondell, but, well, people prefer to call me that, so Rondell the Wise is my. I live with a tribe of furbolgs. You know, we enjoy various things, such as singing, talking to occasional travelers, enjoying the occasional treats given by nature, allowing us to enter different realms, if you will. Now, of course, eventually got a little bit more popular. People beginning to show up, asking me for guides out in it. And at first, it was just a hobby, but over time, it's something that I've become to I find to be more interested in. Maybe it might be time for me to become a guide for the rest of the world. You know, to everyone else, expand outward, not just to this great woods, but beyond. You know, yeah, that's it.
All right. Well played. And Furbolg, eh? Furbolg,
Yep.
what? Tell us about it. Race, class, and background.
All right, so I went with the Furbolg, and then with the class, Druid, and I'm going into the Circle of the Land
Okay.
subclass. And then for back, I went with the Outlander with the guide. So kind of like it wasn't an intentional kind of thing. It's just he kind of just stuck with it after a while. But at first, it was kind of just people would run in and be like, "Oh my god, I have all these blisters, I'm dying." He's like, "Oh, let me help you out with that." And then eventually, the people were like, "Well, now we want you to guide us through this forest because we're gonna die." But he doesn't fully realize that he's kind of someone he's wise in terms of he knows a lot of knowledge and stuff, but he's not very in tune with the world. He's very he's the one person to kind of space out from time to time.
Sounds interesting. I like him. I always like the furbolgs. I always try to make sure people don't say fear blog, because that's definitely a thing people like to say when they're referring to the furbolg. Furbolg, not fear blog. That's something you do when you're writing about political issues. I think fear blog. Sounds like a political trap to me. Anyway, Warden Battleforge. Guys, before I get too much further ahead, let's take a little jaunt through the world within which you find yourself. Oops. Boom. And where you find yourself is in a map of Waterdeep. We're on the Sword Coast, right? But here is Waterdeep. Waterdeep has had people inhabiting this place since before the recorded history, before Dale ever started reckoning anything. Because the elves used to inhabit this place. This used to be the alien Thaldar was the name. And when the Coronel decided it was time to retreat to Evermeet to avoid the horror of the half-elf. Yes, you heard it here first, guys. They did it for racist reasons because they didn't want crossing the streams of elvish and human DNA. And oh man, doesn't that just light up an image in your mind? But science, people, I'm sticking with science and lore. But when the Coronel retreated he destroyed. They razed the town with magic, with silver fire. When they did, they left behind a knot tied in the weave, and that fabric of reality, that magic that flows and is controlled by the goddess Mistra, that flows from the Feywild to the Shadowfell, and the Fey Run is right there in the middle, the Forgotten Realms. The Forgotten Realms that we find ourselves in right here. These are the places that forgot that there were other realms. That is the whole entire idea of the name Forgotten Realms, and it's quite an interesting place. But let's have a look at this one place in particular. So 400 years ago, while this busy metropolis was slowly coming together, a man named Durnan and his best friend Mert decided to go on a little journey into this yawning portal that existed, where they would throw prisoners inside, because they decided if there was a death sentence to go into this hole, basically. And Durnan and his best friend Mert heard that story and decided to take it on themselves. And they succeeded. They went into this shaft that went down 40 feet, was 40 feet wide and 140 feet deep, into Undermountain, and came out the other side richer and more powerful than their wildest imaginations. Durnan went on to build the Yawning Portal, which is the namesake for the Yawning Portal, the hole that he went down inside of. And it is a tavern, an inn that exists now, and he charges admission to go into the adventure that he went on. Most people go in here to die. It's the largest known mass grave, and yet it's allowed to exist exactly as it is. It's kind of an odd thing to find, but you find it in places like this, places like Waterdeep, where there are 200 noble families. There's 200,000 people that live here and call this place home. This is the jewel of the north. This Mount Waterdeep creates this deep harbor, and has this high little peak that is guarded by griffin mounted cavalry that fly around and protect us. Dragons are magically not allowed to fly over this area. All kinds of weird things make this place the city of splendors. I could go on and on about the awesome splendors of this place. But let's get down to your guys' story. My reason to bring you here to this place and explain this much of the story, which I'm trying to be as quick as possible and get right back to the fun, is that this guy Durnan is a pretty good hook when it comes to why would I care about a place like this. And as an adventurer, I think that adventurers do have a want to adventure. And one could say want to adventure, another person could say, murder hobo. So the one thing you can know is that this is a safe space for people that might have murderous intentions. Not saying that that's what you're supposed to have. I'm just offering that as an idea. And so I'd like to bring you guys to this fountain for some reason. You're free to come up with whatever reason, whatever's going on. The last thing I want to do is force people into a party, right? You guys are just random adventurers who happen to hang out at this Yawning Portal. Find yourself right here, and right now at this moment, with all this history, all these things I told you, you just know, okay? And more. If you want to know more, you might know more, just ask. But at least you know that this Yawning Portal is what it is, and you know this guy Durnan is over 400 years old. He's a regular human. What the fuck? That's a fact. It's not a typo. Warden Battleforge, what are your thoughts? I don't want to release anybody to actions right now. I just want to go one round of thoughts. So Warden, what are your thoughts?
I'm just trying to go into the Yawning Portal to hear gossip about nobles or just things happening around the city. I'm just trying to figure out where the best place is to have a good time, maybe get into a fight, that kind of thing.
So let's talk about your location here in this town. You've been in this town for a minute. This isn't your first time being to the Yawning Portal, is that right? Or are you a stranger?
It might be. I don't know. It depends on how soon after I got here, after leaving Mithril Hall.
Yeah. I'm asking you. You can make it up right now. What do you think?
I mean, I've probably been wandering around for a while. I heard about Waterdeep. Thought this is probably the best place to go to just chill.
Always there's adventurers showing up here thirsty as hell. They're thirsty. Oh, hey, is there any jobs here? Hey, is the job board? They're always coming in here, mouth agape looking for jobs, and Gundigood's always like, yeah, there's jobs. I'm washing dishes right now. Oh, I just got this shiny new sword. I was going to stab somebody with it. Yeah, good luck with that. That's usually what they get when they come in here. And you're used to that. You're used to seeing the rando adventurers who aren't going to make it. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
And you aren't going to want to have them on your team because all you're going to do is watch them run out whenever the fucking monster shows up if you do get on a team with them. So you've learned you got to have a pretty discerning eye around here for who the hell you're going to actually put your life at risk with. So that's always weighing on your mind and information. But these people you see around the fountain stand out a little bit, right, from the normal. There's loads of commoners wandering around in the streets. But for some reason, you find yourself in this fountain. Anyway, here you go. And when you're ready, end your turn. Or if you have any more thoughts you want to tell, go for it. You also see coins in the fountain. Somebody's been throwing.
Yeah,
coins in the fountain.
I was just thinking that. I glance around for a bit, see if anyone's looking, and then I want to like see if I can pick up a shiny coin.
You can definitely do that once I release this to actions. I want to make sure everybody has their ready to. I'll say that's a ready to action. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I'm trying to make RP and combat feel like very much the same. Turn order is fun for that. Jaywick, what are you gonna do?
I am tailing a lieutenant of another faction, and I followed him into here, so I'm having a drink as he does whatever business he has in this.
Well, you lost him. You're trying to find him here. He's gone. He's not on the scene. So you're thinking about your options. Go ahead.
Now I either got to go back and tell my boss that I failed, or figure out where the hell he.
Ah, rough. That's a rough thing to think about. What do you think about the coins?
Tell me about the coins again.
There's coins in the fountain. Someone threw coins in the fountain. You look at the fountain, you see the universe reflected in it, and then you also see coins in it. And you're giving us your reflections right now in your mind. What are your thoughts?
So what kind of coins are we talking about? Like we're talking about gold coins?
Copper. Yeah, copper.
Oh well, then
if you want to see a gold coin, you'd have to roll a perception check, and we'll wait till we get to that point. But if you want to roll a perception check, see if you can find a gold coin in that mound of copper, you can certainly try.
My thoughts are that a whole lot of people just wasted their coin.
Everybody has an opinion about the coins in the fountain, isn't that right? It's fun to hear people's feelings. I think the coins in the fountain issue is way more interesting to me than alignment. Anyway. Go ahead. If you're done, you can end your turn. But yeah, we're just on thoughts. So, Demi, what are your thoughts? You are presently standing around the fountain with these fine folk, and you see the universe reflected in the fountain. And what are your reflections on the reflections of the universe and the fountain and the people and the coins and stuff? What are you thinking?
Okay, I'm a traveling entertainer, so I came here just today to like look for some like little jobs or whatever, so I can get some extra coins. But myself, I'm new to the area, so I look into the fountain and I see like these strange copper coins. And
well,
then,
that's strange. Yeah,
I can't.
You know what they are. Yeah, you know exactly what they are.
I can't. Well, I can't say what I want to do because you said it.
Right, we're just thoughts. I want to know your thoughts right now. I'll let you go do actions in a minute.
But like they look strange, like they like a little bit more stranger than what I'm used to in my.
No, they're the same. It's universal. They call them different names here, but yeah, they're just coins. It's nothing mysterious. Nothing mysterious. It's not like you go to another country you don't recognize what money is.
Okay, well, I just peek, like look into the fountain, see a couple coins up and down. But only reason I came to the town and like just sit by the fountain is just to pretty much look for work.
Okay, and you're an entertainer, so you didn't say that. What are you proficient in? What are you thinking about? Are you noticing people around the fountain? So that's the other thing to think about. Anyway, when you're ready, end your turn. And if you're going to be an entertainer, let me know what musical instrument you're going to use. Think about that. Baracas, same prompt. Take it away.
Well, just getting to the city. Kind of just got sent here from Mother, and it's kind of a weird sensation to be here. She told me to go look for some people and join their group and prove myself worthy of being her right hand and by converting a couple people while I'm here. But looking around, seeing the gold coins, it's just bewildered why someone would be dumb enough to throw away money like that. Even though we don't use it in the underworld, I know what it is. But yeah.
Yeah, no fan of Tamura, huh? All right.
Nope. And I'm not gonna reach in there because.
Yeah, not
Fire.
yet.
Fire.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
So
When
I end
you're
my
ready,
turn.
your turn. Yep. Boom. Rondell the Wise. The same prompt. With a higher perspective.
So with Rondell, he probably would have heard about this place from like some adventures that maybe he would have saved from the woods. When he comes over to the fountain, he would be a little bit curious with how this fountain works. He would be proceeding to put his hand within the water and like poking it to see if this is some sort of magical phenomenon.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can certainly try. You don't detect anything with your. You're pretty sensitive to things like that. If there was something magic going on in the fountain, I think you'd even have advantage on any save I made you roll against it. So, it's pretty normal. It doesn't look like anything odd. What else do you think?
Probably outside from that, you probably just take a look and you just kind of take in the general atmosphere of the town, observing some of the various adventurers. Probably like just thinking to himself about things like, oh, he kind of sounds like an adventurer that I saved one time from the forest. Had a bunch of ticks on him.
Oh God.
Very unpleasant. For him, of course. For me, it was great.
Really? Why is that great?
Well, I saved him. He was very thankful for it.
Okay.
And it's nice to help people.
Did you just have to pick a bunch of ticks off of him?
Well, not exactly.
Oh, yeah. What'd you do?
Well, these special types of ticks, they attach to the skin, and you can't just pull them out. It'll peel off the skin.
Yeah.
So you have to politely ask the ticks to leave.
Is that what you did? You went up and you
it's what.
Hey, buddy. Hey, why don't you go somewhere else? Aren't you all full up? Was that what you did?
Well, yes.
Okay. One by one, you went and talked to all the ticks, and they just fucked off. Where'd they go? They just fucked off to Tickland, huh? Or wherever.
Well, I heard one of the ticks went to go bother another adventurer, but I don't know, just a rumor.
Cool. Well, interesting story. Ticks. And when you're done, you can end your turn.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Boom. Warden Battleforge, you got your first dibs. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm just going in the fountain, scooping up as many coins as I can get.
What are you gonna? So you don't even have to have your character sheet open for this. Just click on your token.
Huh?
Just click on your token, and then just click on your token, and then go to the menu bar that pops up in the top, the token menu.
Yeah.
And then
Is it?
Yep. Grab your skills or saves and use what? Tell me what you're going to use, but just tell me what you want to do, and then choose a save or a skill to use to represent that, and then roll the dice against it.
I'm just thinking sleight of hand. Like I'm just gonna like.
You want to do it sneaky, like, yeah? Is that what you're trying to do? Okay. So how are you gonna walk me through? You're gonna like walk up to the pool and kind of sit on the edge and. Like,
Yeah,
basically.
basically,
Nice
like, I'm
day, and you stretch your. Oh wait, no. Okay, so did you do that?
No, I didn't roll that. No, I'm gonna roll it right now.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you're just like, so my mind it goes down like this. You're just like you sit because you're kind of short, right? There's a little ledge right there.
Yeah.
And you just kind of like short, and you sit there, and you're just like you're looking around, you're just like stretching your arm up, and you're like, oh, sure is a warm day, and it's fucking cold, okay? And you reach your hand inside, and you're just like, as you're reaching over, your one ass cheek flip-flops, and it slides from one to the other, and boom, you fall in the pool and into the fountain, and you are conditioned. Where it is? Come on, where's my condition? Prone.
All right. Do I still get some coins though?
Yeah, you get. No. Yeah. You get like 3 copper pieces. Absolutely, you found 3 copper pieces for all your trouble. You're all wet and you're prone, and you end your turn.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a win-win there.
So it's
Okay,
that's
hey,
sweet.
you can always roll for gold and add gold. I don't know. You can go into debt in your character sheet. Totally cool. You always, the rules always say you get to start with gold. Just because we haven't gotten to that part, that doesn't mean you don't have anything. Okay, we haven't. Just because if we haven't talked about a thing, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I have object permanence, and your character's a whole thing. We're just using the rules to tell us what to do at certain points. The rest of it, we get to do whatever we want. So tell us what we're gonna do. Jay Wick, you just see this happen. What do you do?
I get irritated because the idiot just soaked my shoes with water. And even more irritated because I still haven't figured out where this guy went.
Okay, and you get to do stuff. What are you doing? You're gonna do stuff and things.
All right,
We're gonna come up with ways-
where's the last place that I saw the guy that I was tailing?
He's gone. You've already lost it. You've given up on that. That's done.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not even.
yeah.
So I'm just resolved
right.
to
I'm not
go
gonna
take
do
my
one on
lick.
one. You guys are all working together here. So your individual stories are your business.
Yeah, no.
Now this is my business. So what are you gonna do now with this? I just gave you a new thing to worry about.
I don't really know what to think of this guy. I'm
Yeah.
just a little pissed off that he got water on my boots.
Okay.
So I guess I'm trying to think of some great story to tell my boss as to why it is I came home empty-handed.
Hmm. Yeah.
And
it's-
I
you're
probably
about done.
start
You're about to
drinking.
you're about to get kicked out of that thing. This is your last chance. So it's
That's
over.
awesome. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
then
dead.
I'm definitely gonna start drinking then.
Good. Yep. Because until you talk to him, you're still in. So.
The cheapest and hardest stuff they get.
Okay. You see this happen in front of you. You're right there. What are you gonna do? Do you see yourself on the screen? Right. The circles around you. So you can make a movement. You can move up to 6 squares. You can interact with people.
All
You
right,
can
where's
try
the
to
bar?
use the tools of RP. What we're doing right now is just trying to have a conversation in character with someone besides the dungeon master. Where are you going?
I don't know. My mouse is acting crazy. I don't know. Hold on.
Okay. What are you trying to do? Why don't you tell me what
I'm
you're
trying to get to the damn bar.
Okay, you just want to walk into the bar. I'll just put you in the bar. How about that? I'm going to put you
All right.
right in the bar, and you're in the bar, and boom. And I'll just go ahead and I'm going to take you out of turn order then. Boom. There we go. And take it away. We'll get to the bar stuff in a minute. Demi, what are you going to do?
Okay. So I look. That's my left, right?
Yeah, you
So,
see these people around you. These are-
Baraka's on my left, right?
Yeah,
So I look to my left, and then I look to my left, and I see a devil-looking creature. So since I'm a half elf, I walk over to like we pretty much the two most hated people here. So I look over to the left, walk over to him, and start talking about Warden, how he just
So
feeling,
instead
you
of
know?
telling me about it, why don't you just do it? Okay, you're supposed
Okay.
to role play doing it. So if you're wanting to
Uh-huh.
interact, just do it. I'm not here to tell the story for you. You're here to tell the story. You tell us. Entertain it.
okay.
Right, Warden did a thing, and he did something. You are expected to do the same. So take advantage of it and have fun with this. But I'll be watching, and there's rules for everything. And you're in Waterdeep. If you guys try to do something violent, you will go to a men's farm, and you will make amends. It's not a good time. So what we have, if you are going to do something crazy, you guys are allowed to. But I would recommend that you click the non-lethal weapon. If someone tries something, you can also look at the non-lethal weapon. So if at any point someone says something that makes you feel like awkward, just click your token and click the non-lethal weapons and just indicate that, hey, I'm looking around for something to hit you over the head with. And that should say that should be all you need to say. But anyway, Demi, it's your turn. You do whatever you'd like. Go for it.
All right, so I walk over to Baracus and be like, "Hey,
Don't know his
you
name,
just seen him,
by the way.
huh?
You don't
Oh.
know his name, by the way.
No, I'm just saying who I'm walking to. I ain't saying I know his name.
I'm just reminding you. Go ahead.
Okay. I walk over to him and I'm like, hey, you just seen the is he like a dwarf or something? Is
You would
Warden a
know
dwarf?
that. So the dwarves, all these weird things that are weird to us are not weird to our characters. You guys live in this world. This is a normal day in the world. These are all
Oh, no.
normal people. You've seen this all before. Okay. What?
I'm asking you, Warden, are you a dwarf?
Yes.
Yeah, you can tell I'm a dwarf.
All right, cool. All right, so I walk over to Bo Rockins. I tell him, I was like, hey man, you just seen this little short fellow. I said, you just seen that little short fellow just falling in the well, and then like I just start laughing like hysterically.
Oh, okay. Can I respond or?
Absolutely, yeah. So in role play, as long as someone's interacting with you, guys, go ahead and have a conversation. I really want to encourage you guys to try to have a conversation. If you can pull someone else in and you want to keep the turn order on yourself, don't worry about the turn order. We'll use the turn order. I want to keep the turn order to make sure everybody's getting a chance to speak, And so go ahead and just interact with each other. Keep the game going. I just want to get the ball rolling, get you guys role playing. Go ahead, get started.
All right, hey Devil Dude, man, you just seen the little midget just fall into the the little dwarf just fall into the well, man.
I'll look over at him. Yeah, it's not that funny. I think we should help him out.
All right, well we can't help him out. Okay, I agree with you, but
I can't.
Me myself, I think that was hilarious. And
He can hear you too, Warden. You hear this? Are you gonna? You can walk. Actually, Demi, in your turn, you can actually move. So I'm gonna show you guys something I've got over here. Let me show you a thing that I use. This is all teachable moments, guys. Those of us that know, thank you for helping us all help learn how all this works. That is what happens in a turn. And kind of what we're doing in this little role play scenario is I'm kind of breaking down the stuff in a turn just to make sure everybody understands how that works. Because the same kind of stuff's going to happen in combat. You're going to get a turn, you're going to get actions, you're going to get bonus actions. But right now, we're just going to do these interactions, right? And we're kind of like making sure that you understand how those work because they're an important part of the game that you can always take advantage of. And I want to encourage. So go ahead, Demi. You can move 30 feet. So that means I'm going to use this Q, and I'm going to click Q. And that's within 30 feet. So you could easily say you walk over and help Warden out. Absolutely. And that would take him out of being in the prone condition. And the prone condition, as you see, has certain limitations. It's a bad thing. If it were happening in combat, it'd be a bad thing. But we're just playing.
Will that be one of my actions too? Me helping
I would say the help out. That would be what you'd do. You're gonna, and you can say things, interact, do all your, definitely talk shit while you do it, and interact with them and say hello to him. But at the same time, your action is I'm going to give him the help action and help him up. That way, in his turn, he doesn't have to spend half his movement getting up from being prone. But you can absolutely do that. And talk to us about what you sound like while you're doing it. Now, that's the technical side. Now, just role play. Do it naturally. Okay? And watch your mic. You're really transmitting a lot of weird noises.
I'm sorry.
Be careful.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I walk over to him. Like, man, how did... Can I cuss?
Move your token. You can do whatever you like. Talk normally, please.
Oh, like, I don't know how to move my... Like, I'm on my phone, like, doing this.
I'll move your token for you. I'll just walk me through it. I'll just do it for you. Not a problem. I got you.
Okay, just walk over towards the left and then go over to him. And so, I tell him, like, man, while laughing, man, how did you manage to fuck that up?
Awesome. Hey, one more time. Sorry, guys. Let's just try that one more time. That was close, but you were telling me about it instead of doing it. Why don't you just do it one more time and just do it just naturally, just as if you're doing it as you're doing it, not about, you know what I mean? Like from one perspective, it's about doing it, which is meta. And we want to get you guys, it's easier for him to respond if you just do it in character. So just do it in character.
Okay.
Take it away. Yep. Do it all.
All right. Like, hey, short guy, how did you manage to fuck that up? Tell me this.
I ain't that short. I'm like 4'6". How tall are you?
I am 5'9". You are short.
Yeah, you're short for a human then. I'm actually tall for a dwarf, I'll have you know.
Well, actually, I'm not fully human. I'm like I'm half elf, half human. So it's kind of...
Sorry.
But you was kind of close. You was halfway there.
Anyway, I'm freaking
But-
soaked. I'm gonna go inside
But what-
and get by the fire or something.
But what's your name though?
Warden.
I'm-
Warden Battleforge.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Now I'm Demi.
Demi? Hell kind of name is that? It's probably some elven shit.
Well, damn. Okay.
So let's on that note, I'd like to point out that the dwarves are angry at the elves. It happened right here in Waterdeep. I can bring this up and just share it because what you guys just touched on is actually a funny moment in horrible history. And I'm going to flip this opposite. Where's the look opposite? And so the dwarves had built this. The reason the Undermountain is what it is because the dwarves had built this huge. The Melikardan tribe had built an amazing structure underground. They ruled below as the elves ruled above. And when the elves turned and left, the dwarves ended up pissed off, and they'd been mining mithril, and they went and started mining deeper under the mountain, and they disappeared. So all these people have disappeared into Undermountain, and strange things are happening. But anyway, ever since then, the dwarves and elves have been at odds, and they don't trust each other. So this is definitely a moment of distrust between the two of you, even though, Demi, you're helping him out. He's still kind of coming at you kind of hot, isn't he? Warden, how you reacting? Is it hot, or are you warmly accepting his help?
Can I hear this exchange from where I am at the bar?
No, you're in the bar.
All right.
I mean, I'm mainly just kind of messing with him because he called me short. And so I was
Absolutely.
just pointing out that he was short too, by like human standards.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. And take it away. If you're done, Demi, you can end your turn.
I didn't mean to put that in chat. My bad.
That's cool, man. That's cool. And Demi, do you see where the end of turn button is? I can. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, good. You got it. Got it. Take it away.
So as he helps him up, I move over and I offer to warm Warden up, dry him off. Hey, Warden. I don't know his name. Hey, you're looking kind of moist there. Let me give you some heat.
Moist.
And I'm gonna use Searing Smite, but like in a way that it doesn't hurt him.
I go like, whoa, hey.
Okay,
hey,
cool. I'm all.
Get that shit away from me.
Oh man. Yeah,
Hey,
that's
but
cool.
you're wet, man. I got
Nah.
you. I got you. I can keep.
No. If you wanna get into fisticuffs, we can do it, but it's not out here.
Yeah,
No,
he's
no.
he's definitely showing you his hand, and he was like, rah! And for him, the fire is like a joke. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't give a shit about it. He's like reaching at you, like I'll help you, and he's literally on fire, Warden, coming at you. And somehow in his head, he thinks he's gonna be able to do this in a way that isn't gonna hurt you. You are absolutely unconvinced of his assuredness.
Yeah, I'm basically just like shoving him off and looking like I'm getting my fists up because I think he's gonna like do some.
Put him up! Put him up! Put him up! All right,
Yeah.
that's what he does.
No,
All right,
you
how do react?
You can trust me. You can trust me. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I don't trust
I'm like
you.
I'm 5'6" by the way, so I'm like mid height and everything. So
Why would I trust you? You're even shorter than he is.
Rockus, if you're trying to continue, you can either back off or you can if you want to try it beyond this point, it's going to be a check. You want to push yourself on him, or you're gonna back off.
I mean, if you really don't want my help, little guy, that's
Nah,
fine. I'm just trying to
good
help
on
you
that.
out.
All I need is warm beer and a place by the fire. I don't need that spooky magic shit.
Well, I am the fire.
Oh,
But all right, no problem. All right. I turned my fire off.
Just trying to help, man. I know what it's like. Trying to help. They don't want it.
I know.
All right, when you're ready, click end of turn.
Little tiefling and.
So this tiefling just tried to set the dwarf on fire, dude. Rondell, what do you think?
probably like the second I see the fire, I'm gonna like run over there. Like probably like here, and I'm like, whoa, you can shoot fire. Are you an elemental?
No. I'm actually a tiefling. I was, yeah, I kind of escaped Everness and decided to come up here and try to make friends.
Oh, I see. Was the travel night fair for you?
As a tiefling up here, it's never fair.
Hmm. Unfortunate.
I'm not really welcomed in these areas, so I'm doing my best to prove that not all tieflings are the same.
Hmm. Well, you don't seem as bad as what.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, I was trained, but at the end of the day, you are who you make yourself out to.
Yeah, I've been told that. Many adventurers I ran into always have that saying. Strange.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. So just trying to make the best of things right now.
Hmm. So, what brings you to this town then? Are you looking for an adventure as well?
Well, I'm really up for anything. I wouldn't mind an adventure of seeing the world and seeing what's out there. I mean, I had to escape, so
How many shots would I have had by now?
Just wait.
so yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to the closest wherever and going on an adventure as long as there's not that much water in it.
Indeed.
That's why I want to dry him off. Just help him out. I know what is. I wouldn't want anyone to be having to deal with water.
Did you want a towel to clean off the water?
What's up with you people in water? You like witches or something? Melt?
No.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a witch, but
You guys are acting weird about water. What the hell do you drink?
Oil.
water?
Exactly. It's just water. Like, what's the problem?
Well, you're wet.
Yes? And?
You're-
You want to get
you're-
wet too? And I
you're
go to
moist.
like splash water on him.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to accept the water he's splashing on you, or are you going to try to avoid it?
I'm gonna try to move out of the way.
Okay. Roll it. What are you going to use? What skill are you going to use to try to avoid the water he's splashing upon you?
Like I guess to like quickly move out of the way.
Yeah. What are you going to use?
Like just like leap. Like
Yeah. Okay.
Like
cool.
kind of roll.
Awesome. Yep. Role play it. But what skill check do you want to use? So click on your character. If you click on your token, you'll see the skill check menu, or skills or saves. What do you want to use? Just role play it accordingly. So I want to empower you guys to use these checks. This is really what the core of the game should be for you players. Is like, how do you find ways to use checks in creative ways that let you win the game? And if you see how many things are really interesting skill checks, you can do a lot with a skill check. Matthew Koval does crazy shit with his skill checks for his players. I want you guys thinking in those terms.
I'm gonna go for athletics.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
And explain what you do and role play it. Role play it first, and then roll the dice.
So
you just did. You just roll. Go ahead. At your leisure. Go ahead.
Yeah. So like as I see him like splashing and like setting like the water up in the air, it's like in Rondell's mind, he kind of visualizes it as some sort of like wave of like water about to crash down into him. And by instinct, he just immediately turns and like leap like a good 5 feet backwards.
All right. There you go. Roll the check. See what actually happened. All right. Looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna give it to you. That's a win. Yeah. You nimbly jump out of the way, and the water just goes right where you weren't, right where you were, and now you weren't. Almost as if you you have features for this too, so you almost just seem to disappear. Almost, you could almost feel like he almost did as the water just came at him, Warden. That was quite a magical moment. That's a big dude to move. It's pretty interesting to see a big dude like that move that quickly. So well played, Rondell. End your turn when you're ready, or respond to that if you want to. Go ahead.
Probably like after I leap, I'll probably turn back to Warden. Why would you splash me?
You seem like weird about water. I wanted to see if you would actually melt.
But I don't melt.
All right. Well then, why'd you move?
Because I don't want to be wet.
Exactly.
I'm like you see Rondell begin to kind of turn. Yeah.
Anyway, love to stick around to this thrilling conversation. But I'm getting myself a drink, and I just walk in the bar.
All right, well, there's a lot of opportunity attacks there. You got to walk through people.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can disengage as a bonus action, so it's
You
all
can,
good.
you can. Let's
Yeah.
see all that. Let's see all that. And so, how far can you get? You can get 30 feet. So I'm gonna try to measure.
I can
that.
get 50 if I dash. I can dash and disengage, so yeah, it's all good.
All right, so you're in the bar. Good.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Yeah, take it away.
Yeah,
well,
as soon as
that's
I
what
get
you're
in there,
Go ahead. Go ahead. What do you
as soon
say?
as I get in there, I just go up to this first guy. Looks like a barkeep, and
Sure.
say, "What can I get for 3 coppers?"
Hold on. Bada boom, bada bing. Here's the menu, y'all. As he's washing a dish. Washing a dish. Just looking right at you. Gundagoot is just washing a dish. This is Gundagoot washing a dish.
So I see a small beer is 5. I just look at him and say, "Hey, look, buddy, I'm a bit down on my luck here. Let's say I just give you the 3 and you put the rest on my tab. I'm totally good for it. Don't worry, I'm an adventurer or whatever."
He looks at your copper pieces like they have shit on them. He points over it towards Durnan. He just points. That's all he does.
Oh, I gotta go see him.
Yeah, he says, I'm washing dishes. He's washing a dish. He goes back to washing a dish. He doesn't want your money. So
I don't actually see Durnan on the map, but I'll approach him if I
you
can.
don't see Durnan on the map? Okay,
No.
Well, this guy right over here. You see that?
Oh, he's in the middle. Okay. Well, yeah,
They're in the center.
I'll start moving to him basically.
I'll throw this out of the way. But that would be the end of your turn.
Yep.
And go ahead and click end of turn.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot.
Let's see what happens to the rest of the party. Go ahead, Demi. What are you going to do?
Give me 1 sec. I'm trying to see if I can set up everything where I can move
You wanna
everything
move?
myself.
You want to move? Where do you want to move to? Just tell me what you're doing. Walk me through it. Interact. Talk.
Okay. Is there any magic shops around?
No.
Uh,
All right. What do you want magic shops for? What's going on?
I just wanted to just browse around and see what they have up there. But
Okay. Well, we'll have you. If you want to go over and do magic shop shopping, then I'll just bring you down here. You can go down here, and there's all these shops and stuff.
okay.
So when you can move your character, hopefully. Oh, wait, I'm moving that. Here, I gotta switch to the other screen, and I'll just move you over. Have you go to magic shop lava lamp? Oh my God, your microphone is killing me. I don't know what's the deal. So yeah, there's a magic shop down here, and we can visit with these people later on in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Cool. And that will put you down there, and we'll deal with that later. And I'll have Jay Wick back in it. Looks like you got, not this. Control. All right. Back in turn order then. Mute. All right, so Jay Wick is back in it, and now I'm over here with this. So Barakas, it seems you are here with a tiefling, a furbolg, and some other people that are rushing off into the liquor store, the bar, the burr. Anyway, what are you gonna do, Barakas?
I look over at the Furbog, and I'm like, well, I'm Barakas. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Rondell. Rondell.
I guess we shall join our dwarven friend in the bar, shall we?
Yeah, I've never tried a bar. What's in there?
We're about to find out.
Oh, well,
I haven't been there either.
all right then.
And I make my way over to the bar.
Sorry, that is not the front door.
Oh.
Not a big deal. It does look like it, and there's like the funny thing is there is this little sign right here. Anyway, there is a little.
Oh.
Sign. But the door looks like all the other windows. So yeah, I'm building a 3D model of this. I do isometrics of all my maps and stuff, and I've got a 3D model of this coming. And I'm definitely gonna make it so I fix this. Where the hell is the front door problem? Because it definitely doesn't make a very big presence. So go ahead and step on in, and I'll let you guys step in. If you're gonna move, you can move together. That is always a thing I'm a fan of when it comes to the way that turn order always flips us around. But you have to make that intention. And Barakas, you approach the bar. Barandel is approaching the bar, and Warden Battleforge is approaching the bar. There's a rather large and stout gentleman. You know, you could say that about him and not really offend him as you guys are all stepping in, and you see this old man done, and it looks like you've got your hands full. He says, and he just steps on out like he is lively. And that's that. So, Barakas, did you move it? That was your full movement and everything? Brondell,
Yep.
go ahead. I think that's pretty much takes up your whole turn then, right?
Yeah.
Or,
Oh, yeah,
I
I'm
guess you
gonna-
can interact. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I can
everybody gets to do
interact
an
with this,
interaction. You can interact. Go ahead. Everybody gets to
So
interact.
I look over at the dwarf. Hey, I didn't mean to for all that to happen. I was just trying to help you out, but I have no gold on me. But when I do, I can always buy you a beer one of these days.
But you guys have gold. Like, why would you guys not have gold? Just because you
You didn't tell us. How much.
personally just met your characters today. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't tell you. Your character, the rules are the rules. We just do rules as written. So once you get to that point, so if you need money, just dig into your character sheet and just go into debt on it. Don't worry about it. So it's easy.
Okay.
You've got
Actually,
money.
with
Your
my
character would
backstory,
have-
I get 10 gold.
Yeah, at third level, you'd have money. You're not.
Yeah,
just, You're not a homeless person for real. We're trying to get out of that archetype. So yeah, you got money.
Gotcha.
Money. This is
Well-
not a resource. This is not. The resources of this are in the thousands of gold pieces level when you realize the resources game of this game. Anyway, we'll get to that later.
Okay. So why don't I buy you a beer? My name's Barakas, by the way.
Sounds good to me.
And do I buy beer here, or where are we supposed to?
Whatever you want. You can do the
Um,
whole. We're gonna get a beer for someone in a minute. Anyway, who's next? You guys are ordering beer. Yeah.
Yeah, get him the biggest beer that that he can handle.
So he was going to ask for the small beer, and he has this tiny little sip. Like the beer fits inside Durnan's hand. I thought he wanted the small beer, and Durnan was getting ready to fill it up. He was just about to fill it up, and you're going to say, "No, I want the biggest beer he's got. I can get you the heavy."
Yeah, I narrow my gaze at him. Get him the large one.
Yeah, give me the heavy.
The heavy beer. It's 1 silver piece. It's 5 gold pieces if you're counting. 5 copper pieces if you're counting. Anyway, Durnan, 1 shard, as they say here in Waterdeep. And Durnan turns and he takes 2 big gulps of oxygen through his nostrils as he reaches up to the biggest tapper on the bar. Okay, he reaches from the smallest little dinky little tapper to the biggest one he's got. Gives it a big hug. Pull down. You notice his gluteus maximus kind of steps up and pinches together. He's definitely getting his shit together as he pulls down in this thing hard and shoves that tankard right in between the tapper and the gutter, and it starts to fill up, and he kind of looks around, and it starts to get dipped down a little bit. He shoves that thing back middle of the ground, right between the two points, and shoves that thing back closed. Takes a butter knife and shoves the top of the foam, and the foam lands in the gutter and goes thud, thud. He turns quickly as a maneuver and shoves it right at you, Warden. What do you do?
Thanks.
Mm-hmm. And then what?
Just gulp it down.
Gulping it. Okay, awesome. Roll a strength save.
Yeah.
It's unworldly heavy. It's unbelievably heavy, and like 5 people are staring at you right now because they all know this trick. Oh, Warden, you pull it off. It's unbelievably heavy, but you are unbelievably thirsty, right?
Yeah, and I just start goop goop goop. Like I just try to drink the whole thing basically in one go.
Gotcha. All right, Barakas, is that your turn?
That is.
Awesome, awesome. And click end of turn.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'll have some, maybe nothing like that. Maybe something a little more on the light.
Let me guess. You want the special? You want the special ale?
What's
There's a
the special?
yeah. What?
What's in the ale?
Oh, it's a special one. It's honey and everything that does.
Ooh, honey. Yes, I'll have that.
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. So then, Durnan goes and reaches over and grabs. Hold on. Grabs a tapper that has a little tiara on the top of it, and that little tiara, and he kind of pulls it down and has his pinky out as he does it, and it just shoots out a whole beam of glitter. And then he just fills that glitter in that cup all the way up, and it just foams over with glitter, and it is the special beer. Very special.
Rhonda's like uncontrollably smiling right now. He's just like, oh my god. By the Fey gods.
You found your ale. Yep. All right, when you're done, you can end your turn.
Did he just splooge glitter all over you?
Oh, there's glitter everywhere, man. There's just like glitter for days. Oh, Demi? Oh, okay. I don't know. Demi.
Oh,
I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Like I'll take a drink from it.
All right.
And yeah, that's it.
Very nice. Very nice. And end of turn. Jay Wick. You're back in the turn order. Are you out there?
Talking to the dwarf. I happened to see your little spill into the fountain a minute ago.
Oh, did you now? But you guys got nothing better to look at? It's a big city. It's one dwarf spill into a fountain.
Well,
it's got to happen like 20 times a day.
It's funny. I probably wouldn't have noticed a dwarf doing anything, to be honest. But you happened to splash water onto my boots. I was just curious as to
You allergic
what
to
your
water
take-
too?
No, I'm not allergic to water. I'm allergic to people screwing up my clothes. I was wondering how much your take was from that fountain.
I got like 3 copper apparently. I don't know why I couldn't find more, but that's what I saw.
Cool. So you can afford to buy me a beer then. To
Oh no, I'm not
compensate
buying
me for
anything.
my-
Look at this guy. This guy's buying
to
everything.
compensate me for my ruined clothing. I'm willing
Oh.
to take a beer. If I have to get my compensation some other way, I'm willing to do that.
Oh, I'm sorry, what? Your boots? You're talking about me ruining your boots? It's good for you to get those muddied up. That's what they're for, right? It's protecting your feet from the
All right,
muddy
so-
ground.
So for anyone witnessing this conversation, I approached this man and gave him an opportunity to do the right thing, and he failed to do so. I'm just going to jab in his throat.
Oh.
Yeah, you can certainly do that. So I did warn you about the yeah. So anyway, I'm not really into that. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I already told you about a men's farm. I told you in Waterdeep. This is like a legit.
Oh, I'm not trying to be a
Yeah,
dick.
that's not role play. Yeah, no, just
Just look at the angle I'm coming. Just look at the angle I'm coming from though before you get all upset about it.
I'm not
I'm
upset. I'm just kicking you out of the game, dude. I don't. really,
Look, I'm not trying to be like that guy.
I'm not
I
trying to have
promise
this
you.
conversation. That's
I'll
the whole
take
point.
I'll take the action back if you want. I'm not trying to be that guy, dude. Seriously.
No,
I was
I'm not
role-playing.
trying to have you in the game.
Okay,
So
that's
what
fine.
I'm doing right now, this is like a test. This is like to see what you're all about. When I release people in this game and they do something stupid, 100% of the time, if they do something stupid the first time, they're going to do something stupid another time. We're on Twitch, man. We're live. I'm not doing this on Twitch. You
All
follow
right,
me?
look, you can kick me out.
Yeah. Yeah, you're out. You're out of the game.
Can I just say that to kind of give you my angle I was role playing from? You can kick me out after that.
I think we all got it. I mean, like I said, I'm trying not to have this conversation, so why would I want to care about that angle?
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I wasn't trying to be a dick. Just for real.
It's okay. It's not. It's just. I know you didn't. It's fine. I'm not going to kick you out of the server. I'm just going to mute you. You know, you gotta join another workshop. Join a workshop that's not on Twitch. I'm on Twitch right now, dude. I'm not trying to have that kind of murder hobo violence stuff. I want to give you guys a legit adventure. We could do Undermountain right now live on Twitch, but I'm not going to have people on Twitch going, oh, look at that DM, he's letting people get away with killing people in Waterdeep. Doesn't he know about the code legal? Why isn't he putting that guy in a men's? I mean, I'm not hearing that. You know, I'm not going to have people saying I'm allowing stupid violence. We're going to have very intelligent violence. It's way better, believe me. Warden Battleforge, what is your story? What are you doing now?
After I'm done drinking, oh yeah, I'm not muted. I just go, so, what was your name again? Durden?
Durnan, emphasis on earning.
Right.
What can I do you for?
So, you got any rumors around town lately? Any, nobles come through here?
You talking about my hole?
Oh, well, it's a pretty impressive hole you got behind there.
It is.
So you don't wanna...
Durnan is his thumbs in his sides and is absolutely oblivious to any kind of idea of a euphemism. And he's like, yeah, it's a fine hole. I could probably shove 6, you know, I got 6 men in it the other night. I don't know, and a woman too. Yeah, it was quite impressive. Usually, 4 is, I don't do anything in my hole with less than 4, So that's how Undermountain works, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. So, is that where all the adventure is then? All the coin and all that junk?
Yeah, it's a gold piece to go down, and, if you come back, it's... yeah, we'll negotiate. It starts at 10 gold pieces and goes up. I'm sure you'll be fabulously rich, right? Not, oh no, I'm gonna die! Ah! They're trying to kill me! Help, Durnan, help! I hear that a lot. Yeah. They usually will separate themselves from their armor. Usually we keep their armor. He's got racks of armor hung up in the back where adventurers have gone into Undermountain and agreed to sell their armor to get back up out of Undermountain. Yeah, that's what they do. They'll give me all their clothes when they get in my hole.
Well, I mean, I guess I would check it out, but it's like, I don't really got a crew at the moment.
Yeah, you gotta get your shit together. He's like, you gotta get your shit together. And he's doing this thing with his hands where he's kind of squeezing his hands together and he's like forming like a little brick. And you're like, is he like telling me about a shit brick? Is that like, when he says get your shit together, get your shit together, and you'll come see me and I'll just chuck you right in my hole.
Right,
I'm sure you'll get famously rich when you're done. That's my offer. I've been doing this for 400 years. I know my business. Chuck him in the hole.
400 years? You some kind of elf?
What?
I don't know.
Do not talk to me about the weather.
I'm confused. What about, you guys want to go in this thing's hole? And then I'll end my turn.
So, I'm just pointing out something you guys all know about, that this yawning portal is the entrance to the deepest and most dangerous dungeon in all of Faerun. It goes without saying. And Durnan charges people to go in it, but, you really need to have your shit together before you do it. But it's definitely an option. It's one of the many things that can happen. I personally would recommend a drinking contest at this point, but... so far, we're going along pretty well. I think we got 3 people in it, maybe 4.
Let me ask if he's out too.
I don't know. Is he out? He's outside. I don't hear him. You have to find your way into the narrative. You have to find your way into the story. Like I leave people.
I was trying to set it up where I can move it myself, but it wouldn't let me. This is.
Yeah, you're on your cell phone and stuff. Just listen in and get to know. You don't know anything about D&D, and some of the people do, and they're doing great. Just, you've got an opportunity to learn from people that know what they're doing, and
that's what I'm doing.
Can spark the adventure part of it, because just running and beating up stuff like it's a video game is the wrong approach to this game. It's a really great game if you play it, but getting people where they can feel comfortable and understand, and also making sure we've got our. I got to get to know you guys, right? And getting to know you guys really starts with where are you at level-wise as far as players, as far as abilities, as far as role-playing, because I hate to throw someone into a difficult RP situation that the player themselves are just not ready for it. And the Waterdeep campaign has taught me a lot about that, because some of the encounters they give me in that are really actually pretty tough. And some players are ridiculously good at it, and some have a hard time. And I'm always able to nerf it where they can all get through it, but I just need to know at what level I'm at before I nerf it for people that are like, dude, that was too easy. You should have made it more difficult. I was totally ready for it. That kind of shit. And I love to make give you guys hooks and people can figure it out on the fly. The game is really, really fun. But it's filled with hooks like this. What Dernan just explained is the hook to getting into Undermountain. You just have to ask. It's right there. That big gaping hole is ready to go to Undermountain. Anytime you guys have your shit together and really ready to do it. There's loads of things to do in this bar. There's loads of things that I'm prepared to do as a DM, to role play wise, and have fun. But I just want to check in with you guys. We've been at this for on Twitch. It says 3 hours and 37 minutes. But I think we've only been at it for about an hour and a half, right?
It feels like 45 minutes.
What's that?
It felt like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's check in with everybody. I think we've definitely accomplished a lot. I think what I wanted to see was just that you guys could have a conversation in character. You guys definitely crossed that bar. You ticked that box. And I'd really just I'd like to check in with you guys and at least let everybody just check in, or let me know what you guys want to do next, because we could call that a workshop, and we have workshopped our characters. I'd love to start a drinking contest or something. I don't know how much time we've got. Things like that. So let's all check in.
Well,
I'm gonna spend our turn. Unless you guys want to do something and you want to stick with the narrative exactly where it's at, we can do that too. I just wanted to at least give that opportunity for us to take a break and check in with each other as players.
I do need to ask something. So
Sure.
is it a chance I can just be brought back into the store at any point? Like,
Pay attention, look for opportunities. Let's find a way. But your disabilities with the phone is kind of tough, and I can help you, but we'll have to work with it as it comes.
oh,
So,
okay. Well,
yeah, wait.
I'll just wait today.
Okay.
Be the bar.
Sure, just hang loose. I want to stick. We're in Baraka's turn. I really want to take care. I want to really take care of respect turn order, and so Barakas, it's your turn. Take it away. Either way, if you want to stop and talk about the players, or you want to keep in character, go. Either your choice. Go for it.
Hey, Duran. I look over at him. Durnan. Okay. Just want to make sure I said it right. Oh, I saw those wanton posters on the way in. What are those about? I point over in this direction. What that fella
Don't worry
do?
about that guy in the top. He's pretty much he's on a pole somewhere. He's a gibbeted man. You know what gibbeted means?
No.
Yeah, it's like put on display as a corpse. Yeah, like not even until and he's been kept alive, so he hasn't even died. It's been over a year. It's brutal. Yeah.
What about the other two?
Being gibbeted. Oh yeah. Good luck. Just bring him back alive.
Are they pretty dangerous, or?
They're goblins, and they're on the run.
I'm assuming they're on the run close by, or are they like on the run, like have like gone, like?
If you see them, you should find them. If I knew, I'd go get them. They're 500 gold pieces.
That's quite a bit of gold. Well, what's in your hole? What else is down there?
Undermountain. You really don't have to ask. You guys know it's Undermountain.
Okay.
It's the elephant in the room, right? You wouldn't. But if you were role playing, we wouldn't ask about the sun. You know what that is. You've heard about it your whole life. This is the entrance to the Undermountain. If you have any want to be an adventurer, my angle is that you guys came here because you know this place and you know about it, so you know its history.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Well, look
over.
The
largest known mass grave. It's like that's where people go to die. If you're thinking about going in there, you're thinking, "Oh, okay, I'll just fucking kill myself." Like, and that's why Dernan jokes about it like he does, because that's literally what's at risk. There's people who have given up their armor and given up, like literally, if Dernan still has a person's armor hanging on the wall, it's because they've given up all that person has to do is come in and give him the 10 gold pieces, and he can get his armor back. But that person's like, fuck it, I'm done being an adventurer. And Durnan has a rack of armor hung up on the wall in the back. People have just given up.
Oh, okay, I see. I didn't know much about it, so okay.
The guys over here on the side are gambling. You see people gambling on the adventurers that go down there, and this kid over here, he's definitely drawing a comic book about all the adventurers that go down there. But yeah, they've got a gambling casino, and they gamble on the lives of the adventurers that go down there, and who's going to die, and stuff like that. Who's going to die first, kind of stuff. It's fun times, guys. Super fun. Yeah, murder, kill.
Well, I look over at the dwarven, and I'm like, well, what is your opinion? I mean, I'm here for an adventure. I came to explore and find out more about this area, so I'm sure you know a lot more than I do about this place.
No, I just got in. I'm from Mithril Hall. We're a bit up a ways.
Sure, well, I mean, if he's offering for us to go down there, I'm obviously pretty naive. I don't know he's joking. Yeah, if he's offering for us to go down there, I wouldn't mind a quick adventure down. What about you guys?
Oh, sounds like a great idea.
Well, I mean,
I heard it was pretty dangerous, but I mean, there's 3 of us. What's the worst that could happen?
as long as you all are gonna be my meat shields, I don't got a problem.
No. What do you specialize in?
Stabbing and talking. So if there's someone to talk to, I mean, I got that covered.
All right. I didn't catch your name.
Warden.
Warden. Okay.
Yeah, Warden Battleforge.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a adjective, but all right.
It's a clan name. It's common. It's like, Battle Hammer, Fireforge, Silver Hammer. You know how the dwarves do it.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right. Well, I wouldn't mind a quick adventure. You guys seem like pretty capable guys, so we can go down there, or we can, I don't know, maybe track down one of those orcs that he was telling us. Not orcs, goblins he was telling us about.
Goblin, huh? Where? Do we know where this goblin is, or where to start looking?
We could probably find out, or we can just sit here and drink and play some games. Apparently, there's some games over in that corner.
All right.
Let's do a drinking contest. Durnan's like, look, I've heard it. He's listening. Look, you're too fucking squishy. I got a reputation to upkeep. You guys are too squishy to get in my hole. Look, and he grabs and about that time, where's home? Where you at? I'm gonna bring, dude. Oh, come on, don't like that. All right, there you are. Okay, Demi. No. Just walks up. He goes, look, I saw you out there. Get in here. Here's the deal. You guys still need to get your shit together with your money, don't you? Huh? You got to get your money right. Let me guess what you got going on. You got to get it right. Well, I got a plan for you. Usually I get these old school adventurers in here to get a gang of noobs and come in and get started with a drinking contest. But I don't see any of them around, so why not? I'll work with you guys, I'll work with what I got. Someone is sponsoring this so that we get all this extra revenue. I don't know where it's coming from, but they just tell me I can do it, okay? So if I can get you drunk and I can TPK you, I'll take it, Durnan says. And he's looking at you straight up like that's a good thing. And with that, this all appears right in front of you. And he is getting ready to start a drinking contest. What that means is he's like, free drinks. Come on, it's a win-win. It's a win-lose. You're gonna die, but you get free drinks. He says it's a win. He says it's perfect. It's a win-lose. You're gonna get drunk, but of course you're gonna die. That's what happens when you drink too much. So he's offering, and I'd say you guys are all accepting. I'm assuming, you don't have to. Somebody has any reservations? I don't have to.
Man, are there any other doors in this competition? Because it's a bit one-sided, in my opinion.
Ooh, he's talking shit, guys. You see that?
Well, I've never drank before, but I've heard it's fun.
I'm pretty sure I can outdrink you, short man.
I think we already established that you're the short one, so I don't know who's talking.
Well, actually, I was taller than you, but we're gonna keep that as another story. But we can start this little drinking game.
Yeah, I don't think I'll last long, but I can give it a try.
I've never tried this drinking game before, but my try's been known to be very competitive, so I'll give it my.
All right, here we go. So he's turning turns, and he's got a beer poured out and a shot of whiskey. He's like the Boilermaker, and he busts it out and presents it to you. And thanks, image. DC 10. Enjoy. And so here's how it works. You're going to give a toast, a unique toast every time. Give a toast, and then roll a con save, and then role play how that goes down. That's the workout here.
All right. So
Entertain us. What's
shall I
that?
go?
Caracas? Yes, you're up. Caracas, it's on you. You're first up.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Take it away. Aren't
Good.
you? Is it turn order still on you, right?
Yeah,
So
it's
we're
on
seeing-
me.
Okay, I'm fixing a couple of weird details right now. Go ahead.
So he hands me over the beer and the shot, and Baracus is pretty new to drinking this type of liquor, I guess you can say. So he hesitantly takes a drink of it, and he downs it pretty quick, but he's making faces as he does. And then, yeah, do that. So roll 22. So after drinking it, he's kind of like trying to get his face together and his movements together, and he puts the mug down and the shot down. It's like, that wasn't that bad, but yeah, your turn.
All right. And okay. So we'll go with that first roll, Warden. All right, when we get to you,
Yeah.
since you already rolled your con save.
Cool.
Yeah. We'll wait, but you're gonna still role play. So who's Gregory?
That's
Rondell?
me, Rondell.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you have to role play first. So notice how you rolled the dice, and you already spoiled it. We don't know how it's going to go down. You got to like arrogantly pick up the drink and make a big toast and make a big, this is your moment to shine, man. Take it away. And then
Right.
you roll and you go, oh, and you have to, or, it goes down well. But go ahead, role play. What happened?
Right.
Both sides, right.
So I hold up the beer with the shot. I pour the shot into the beer and give it a stir, and I look and I say, to these wonderful people that I just met for 5 minutes. And then I down it and immediately put the cup down and I say, not that bad, and just immediately.
Sounds good. Now click end of turn, and also another thing you guys are going to learn about. Click where the Euphoria is above you, and you'll notice there's a menu that pops up, a token menu, and one of the menu buttons is ADV-image, okay, advanced image. So you're going to advance your image since you failed. You're going to take one of your cups away in your Euphoria, and it will change your thought bubble above your head. Rondell, do you see that? Rondell?
I'm looking for it. I'm not seeing like a bubble.
Okay. So you don't see the Euphoria smart thing?
I clicked on it, but I'm not seeing an option to take off one of the cup.
Okay, so Demi? What happened to Demi? So click the Euphoria, and then
Yeah.
go to the advanced ADV-image.
I did not mean
Oh, I
to
see.
end my turn.
There it is.
Oh,
Okay,
there you go.
so Demi, go ahead. I'll fix the turn order in just a second. And yep, go ahead. Demi, role play. What you did.
Okay, so I pick up
And roll.
the glass. I
Uh-huh.
was like, so I just say, I'm like, for y'all who don't know, my name is Demi. I know I met the short guy, Warden, earlier when he fell in the water, but I just want to say, hope we become best friends. Well, all of us become best friends at some point. So I smell the beer first. It smells like sheep piss. So I get a little, I do a little, like a little kind of, I'm trying to think of a word, a little nasty little look, like ugh. And then I just chug it down. And so how do I do the roller thing now?
Just click your token and go to saves and then choose con save. You should be able to do that from your phone.
All right, so
Click your
where's my token?
You don't see yourself up here? You don't see this? Do you see yourself at the bar? Do you see yourself at the bar?
I see myself in the bar, but I like right now I don't have a map on my phone. That's the thing. That's the only thing that I don't have.
Turn your
And I
phone
can-
sideways.
I
So
can
you can see. So just click where it says Constitution. Then I think you can just roll a save from there. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, and try turning it sideways.
Yeah, turn your phone sideways. It should put it in landscape mode, and you should be able to see more of the map.
Man, think about this being a thing people can use.
now it's not letting me do anything on this
All right.
app.
Okay, I don't know what to tell you. So I'll just roll for you. That's all. I'll just have to do it all. It's fine. All right, and you fail. So I'm gonna take one of your. Oh, all right, and how does it go down?
Okay, it went down horribly, and I kind of almost threw up a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, and click end of turn, and I'll do it for you. So, all right, Warden, how you doing?
All right. So Warden just sort of picks up the drink and like sniffs it and goes, there's hardly any alcohol in this thing. And then he just gulps it down like he's drinking water and puts it down and says, next.
All right, and click end of turn. Oh no,
Yeah.
roll a con save.
I rolled a 22. That was the...
Oh yeah, you got the 22.
Yeah,
Yes, you're good to go. So go ahead and click end of turn. You're set. And Baraka said, wait, wasn't that the end of the round?
Yeah.
So why didn't I get an end of round? What did I do wrong here? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this on top of that, and boom. Now we're in round 6. Good. That's that. Now, oh, don't do that to me. All right, good. So new turn, and okay. So Deborah comes sauntering over. Durnan. He says, "Hey, is it ready?" And she says yes, and she turns and pulls down like a 1950s homemaker, a 1950s to us, that's what it looks like, a stove that just kind of like the face just kind of appeared out of nowhere, and she looks like that kind of homemaker type. And Durnan reaches in upside down, and inside you see a cake upside down inside of it. He pulls it out and flips it right side up. And we have the pineapple upside down cake. The pineapple upside down cake, if you're a fan of the 50s dessert staple, you'll love this modern twist in drink form. Anyway, it's vodka, pineapple juice, and grenadine. DC 11. Enjoy.
So, wait, so is it a cake or a drink?
It's a drink, yeah, but it's like pineapple upside down cake drink. Yeah, fancy, super fancy.
Gotcha. Okay. So I took a look at it. This actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's like pineapple. I kind of like pineapple. I kind of like the burnt pineapple, but this looks pretty good to me. I guess I'll give this one another go. Yeah. And I chug it down, and I'm like, this is actually pretty. I can barely taste anything in this one. The first one's kind of bad, but I really like this one. Thanks, Jordan. My turn.
All
right. When I see the cup, I smiled when you said pineapple juice, and I said, "Ooh, I like pineapple." Bless your kind heart, Durnan. Durnan. I'm sorry. You have to visit my place. It's a woods, but it's not much. But I'm pretty sure everyone would love to have you there and make beautiful drinks for everyone.
Excellent. Is there a hole where I can murder people with it there? Do you guys have one of those?
Well, no, but...
Oh, okay. Well, I'd check it out for a minute, but I'm all about my hole. I love to, they go in there and they die. Oh, Darren, let me out. Oh, I don't want to come back. It's not safe. Yeah, that's my zone. That's where I live.
Oh, that's very, homey feel.
It's inspiring. It's an inspiring place to live, isn't it? In front of a hole that eats people.
Probably when he said that. Oh, what? Oh.
What?
I was trying to click the save button on the, like when I click on the token. I don't know why I pulled up all that stuff, but, okay, now it's like, okay, try. Oh, okay, that's why I was still clicked on the bubble for like the excite little bubble right there with like the cups. Okay. That's why I was like making that. So it was Constitution. Yeah. So like I pick up the cup and I say maybe second time's a charm, and then I knock it back.
Boom. And a win.
I put it down. I smile, and say like this is a really good flavor.
There.
My bad. I found out how to do everything.
It's okay, you figured it out. So click end of turn when you're ready. What happened? I'm sad. All right. So Rondell, it went down well, right? And when you're ready, hit end of turn.
Oh, right, my bad.
All right. You guys used to it? Yep.
No. End of turn.
I can hit it for you. If you want to just say it, I'll do it.
Yeah, you can end for it. I was looking for it. I lost
it's right there in the... Okay, good. No
problem. Yeah.
All right. Demi, what are you doing there? I'm going to take that 18. What did you do? What's your toast all about? Demi, are you out there?
That's what I was going to say before I even wrote it, though.
Okay. I got you.
I know I kind of messed up because whatever you gave me last time, that was horrible. Durnan. But this sounds a little bit better. So, and then I just pretty much just chug it.
All right. And it goes down really well. And is that the end of your turn? Just say end of turn. I can do it.
End of turn. Well, I can. I'm able to to do the end of turn because everything fixed itself.
Oh,
now.
okay.
I can click on it.
I'll then take it away. Warden Battleforge. A fruity drink, Warden.
Yeah, he like sort of like looks at it and sniffs it. And he's like, "What the hell is this shit?" Is it
Hey,
in a
the
drink?
ladies love it. The ladies love it. You can't argue with that.
Do I look like a lady? I don't think I can look less like a lady.
Hey.
I'm gonna give it a try, but this shit smells like a potion or something. Weird.
Oh! I'll give you advantage on it.
Yeah, I just sort of like spit it out. Like I don't even drink it. I'm just like, this isn't even a real drink.
Durnan was across the bar by the time you got done drinking. He knew it wasn't going to go down well. He's busy doing something else on the other side of the bar.
Yeah, I almost like toss it in that hole behind it. I'll just put it down.
I laugh.
All right, click end of turn. Boom, new round, new drink. Here comes some drinks. Drink. Contest shot. That one. So right then, as you guys are getting ready, an illithid, yes, a mind flare just kind of levitates up out of the yawning portal, and Durnan goes, "Oh, there you are, Nyalor, keeping it busy with those intellect devours, I guess." And it pulls out a brain out of his mouth and squeezes the brain into a drink, and he is now, Durnan takes from the brine that was just made from this illithid who's now descending back down into the yawning portal. Durnan turns with a tray of Mind Eraser. There's a trick to the Mind Eraser. It'll give you a head rush as well as a healthy liquor buzz. To make it, you're going to pour the vodka with coffee liqueur into rocks and fill it with soda. It's this bubbly stuff we got over here. It includes a straw, and he has these little sticks stuck in him. Hey, enjoy! DC 12.
So I smirk a little bit, seeing the brain and, being from the underworld or Everence. That's kind of like, something that we would drink, but I don't want other people to know that. So I'm kind of like, oh, well, that's an interesting choice of liqueur, I guess. Let me just, I guess I'll be the first to try it out for you guys. Yeah, I drink it all in one gulp, and I look around. It's not that bad, guys.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you think it's not that bad, then maybe it might be good for me. I pick up the cup and I kind of look at it first before like taking probably not a huge chug, but probably like a good gulp first before like finishing off whatever I have left, or if I make it that far, that is. And... Oop. I guess not. Probably like halfway through the gulp, I immediately just see me like regurgitate like back into the cup, and I'm like, maybe not this one. This slides like slowly back to Durnan.
It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, sorry about that. Durand.
Durnan, emphasis on earning.
My bad. Sorry about that.
And as he says Durnan, I say it with him. Durnan.
Go ahead and end a turn when you're ready. And you did the confusion. Good job.
Yep.
All right. 3 sheets, 3 cups to the wind. And can you click end a turn?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Okay. Boom. Demi.
Okay, so I look over to my right at y'all, like in a confusing little way. I'm like, and then I look at Durnan. I'm like, I know y'all just seen he just picked a brain out the hole, but y'all chugged it. But this guy, he kind of, I don't know about the devil guy, because he was like, but I'm gonna go ahead and just drink this. Cheers. But before I do this, Durnan, is this gonna make me forget anything?
Oh, don't worry about it. You won't remember it.
Remember what?
Well,
Exactly.
well, that's good to know. Okay. Well. And so I chug it, and then
Alright.
I'm not sure.
Click end of turn. I don't know what the two rolls you're trying to make, but something weird. Do you guys see that popping up?
Yeah. I saw that.
Yeah, it's
So,
kind of
Aaron,
weird.
are you trying to click end of turn now? Can you click end of turn? I can do it for you if you can't. Yes, awesome. There we go. Warden, take it away.
Yeah, so Warren just sort of looks at this weird brain gook or whatever, and just kind of shrugs his shoulders and goes for it. Just gulps it down. Whoops.
How in the hell? And how do you only have a +2 in your con? What do you got going on with your con? You got any...
I mean, I don't have
That's-
I don't have the proficiency.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. +2 is actually rather high for not having.
That's awesome. Oh man, a drunk dwarf. Oh man. Go ahead. How's it go down? Use the straw. Use the straw. Durnan's saying.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't use the straw and just gulp it, and then it kind of screws with me a little bit.
Yeah, Durnan's like, it's hard to look cool when you're using a straw. Have you ever noticed that? He's like trying to poke the straw, and it just doesn't work, does it? Yeah, I throw those things. He throws it in the yawning portal. Yeah, he shuts it back himself. Yeah, it just doesn't work, does it? And right then, Durnan is working on another shot, and Durnan reaches right behind him, and he puts his two fingers together, and then starts to pull, and you see this like array of arcane, like a grinder going off, and all these sparkles coming out of the grinder wheel against metal, and he pulls his fingers apart and makes a ring open up into a huge like hula hoop. He shrinks it back down a little bit, so it's just like not hula hoop size, just like half a hula hoop. And you hear through the hole, you hear thump 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 da da thump 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 thump. He's like, hey, I need some of that Jaeger you got there. I'm making a Jaeger bomb. Don't call the authorities. It's not that kind of bomb. You know what I'm talking about. And the guy's like, oh, he pulls the thing and hands him the thing, and he shuts the hole. And all of a sudden the damn trance techno music goes away. Dun 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 dun. But it's stuck in your brain. It's stuck in your brain forever. You know it is. And he turns, and he now has a Jaeger bomb. Most drinkers of a certain age have heard of it, if not tried the Jaeger bomb. It has a notorious reputation, but is one of the best-known shots in the burr. It became popular after Red Bull was first released, and Jägermeister even gave bars as special shot dispensers. That's why I got to go to that other plane of existence to get this shit. The Jaeger bomb, guys. DC 13. Enjoy.
Wait, what happened to DC 12? He thinks to himself.
Oh,
What did we drink? No.
Did I already advance it?
Yeah, but remember you said we forget what drink it is.
Fuck it. DC 4. Go. Good.
What did we drink? Didn't we just drink something?
Wait, who are you?
This the third drink, ain't it?
I'm pretty sure that's all. All right. I thought it was something between this. I feel like we lost the whole round, but it's all right. I'll try this. You said it's pretty good, right?
Oh yeah, it's got its own acquired taste. The licorice. Are you into licorice?
Licorice.
Yeah, you've never heard of it before.
I'll give it a try. Licorice. I can get used to this.
You feel energy. You feel energized. Add 1 to your energy score. Oh wait, we don't have an energy score. Anyway, energy drinks are useless here too. Haha.
Is the energy drink? All right. Maybe can't we remember what we drank last time? But all right, here you go, Rondo.
Oh, I can't remember the last drink that I had, but it was forgettable. Well, hopefully this one will be very good. You said I won't explode, right?
I didn't yet. Internally, maybe.
Well, that's good enough for me. And I like just knock it out again. Oh wait, dang it! I clicked on the bubble again. Yeah, don't click on the bubble. It's gonna do all that stuff.
Boom. Take it away.
Oh no! Oof.
I should make it if you fail by more than 5, you lose 2. I think
Yeah.
that would speed things up, but it's okay. It's okay. I love this game. It's a fun way to like get people in the character. I don't know of anything that works as well as this does to get people comfortably in character. Go ahead.
I knock it up, and as I put it back down, I space out. I'm like, wow, that last drink was very forgettable. Hopefully the next. Wait, when did I knock this one up? Can I take a minute? I myself was really upset. It's the Kevin, Durnan. That's
Yeah, that's my name.
yeah. I'm trying to look. Like, it's not letting me like.
Want me to do it for you? I can end the turn.
Yeah.
As long as you just say end of turn. I can't click it. Say something like that. Just call out in desperation, guys. You got to let me know when you need help. Anyway.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
That's those abbreviation right there.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I said, Jaeger bomb. It don't sound that bad. I'll go ahead and just chug this one. Like, I ain't gonna just sip, but I ain't gonna chug. I'm just gonna just take it slow because he did say licorice, and I'm not too fond of it. So here we go. And as y'all see, I'm not too fond of licorice. I gotta, stomach kind of hurts.
So,
Take it away, Warden.
So at this point, Warden starts looking a little. Starts like bobbing a little bit, and looking kind of like dizzy and foggy-eyed. And he just like gets angry all of a sudden and says, "Oh, I'm gonna do this. Stupid drinks. This is nothing." And he just like gulps it all down in one sip and says, give me more."
There it is. End of turn. Then Durnan looks over and goes, "Oh, here they come again." And a bunch of flying creatures, and you hear this sound coming across, dun 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 dun, as these flying creatures are somehow, it must be thaumaturgy that they're using to make the sound happen, and you're hearing they swoop in and they just like descend upon Durnan, and he's punching at them, and the whole entire place erupts and napalm rising up, and you hear someone saying, "I love the smell of napalm in the morning," as Durnan reaches out of the fire. The Apocalypse Now. Named after the movie, the Apocalypse Now shooter is tasty and interesting recipe. You'll need tequila, Irish cream, and dry vermouth. It is a powerful little drink. DC 14. Enjoy.
well, I'm very entertained with this. This reminds me of back home. It's an amazing experience. It's like having a show at the bar. And I take the drink with the light. And I chug it down. And I realize that I am getting drunker and drunker through the minute. And I fail this one.
Oh, so click the top. You know how to do that?
Yep.
Okay.
Still winning. And I'm returned.
End of turn.
I look at them. I'm still winning.
No matter how mundane the contest, guys, do not lie, guys. It is fucking fun to win, and I don't give a shit what contest it is. This is a fun contest to win. So just wait, it gets weirder.
Rondell's kind of like in and out of it at this point. He's kind of like, I think I'll go for this. Maybe not. Maybe I probably wanna.
Do it.
I probably shouldn't chug this one.
Chug it.
Well, I mean, if you insist, well, I'll give it a go. You know, I'm like shakingly holding the cup, and then I like knock it back. So as I put it, I don't even get I probably get maybe a quarter of the cup done, and I put it down. I'm just like barely hanging on.
All right. Yeah. So roleplay that as much as you can, because we want to celebrate failure as much as we celebrate winning, right? Because half the game should be failing. I mean, let's say 51% of the game is winning, 49% of this game is failing, guys. You got to fail with dignity, especially, if I'm running the game. So have fun with failure, because you're definitely going to want to fail forward.
So I take the cup from Rundown. I drink the rest of his drink.
Okay.
Okay,
Right,
so
Debbie?
I'm kind of feeling myself right now. Hey, but you said apocalypse, right?
Yeah. That was the whole performance. Apocalypse Now, right?
Okay, so it's that. Oh no, I'm talking to Derny. I'm talking to Derny. Like, no, this is me.
Oh yeah, the Apocalypse
almost
Now.
drunk.
That's the drink. It's that flying thing and the music. Don't worry about that.
Okay, so all right, that sounds entertaining. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, just the end of the world. Nothing too forlorn.
And so I put my head down on the table. Like, just slam my head down on the table real quick. Just take a little break. Cause
Get a breather in. You're
almost messed up.
you're looking like you're fading over there. Take a little nappy, Pooh. We'll wake you up.
My uncle has a golden flankard, and it never runs out of booze. You just drink, and it fills up. Yeah, you drink, and it fills up some more. He never won a drinking competition with that flankard. He always lost, and lost. And I just finish it off.
Finally got those numbers he's looking for. All right, new turn, and Durnan is busy working up a concoction. And right then you see more of those flying creatures. These ones are coming right down. Oh, I hate these, he says. And he just jumps up, and he's got a rope. So the yawning portal goes up like 3 stories, right? There's this huge place, and I can't show you. It's not there. And it goes up, and there's a rope, and as these things are flying down, making this loud screeching noise, and they're just flying down as he punches up, and they explode, and he pulls out a tray of the kamikaze. The kamikaze has long been a favorite shot, and it's incredibly easy to mix. You'll simply shake vodka, orange liqueur, and lime juice together. It has a great taste that will make you pucker. DC 15. Enjoy.
I take the cup in my hand and I swirl it around a little bit. Yes, delightful. Yes. Just my color. And what do you call this again?
Kamikaze.
Well, it's going straight down. He hiccups a little bit. It tastes pretty good. Tastes like we're going down, and lay my head down.
I pick up the cup. Well, at least struggle to do it. My hands shaking a little bit, kind of in and out of it as I'm reaching for picking up the cup. I look at it, says, "Kamikaze." Yeah, interesting. You got some interesting. The Durnan. Yeah, I got the name right this time.
Durnan. Yeah, Durnan.
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 No, you look like a Kevin.
Durnan.
Durin.
Durnan.
Durand.
Durnan.
Durnan. Durnan. All right.
Merman?
Durnan.
Earning. Well, I hope I'll be earning with this this cup right here. Bonds up. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. And I knocked the cup back. Probably a lot quicker than the last couple of cups as well. Ooh. As I put it back down, through Rondo's perspective, he's sitting there and he's kind of just like, yeah, I knocked it back like a boss. And he's, this is amazing. I'm so excited. But to the actual, like, real perspective, he's just out, sprawled out on the floor, completely just out of it. But he's, like, in his own world at this point.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do now? You're feeling like dizzy. You're fading hard. This is your last cup, isn't it?
Yeah, like at this point, like I'm laying down, like I'm not even sitting
like
on the stool anymore.
Yeah. Like I was like, you're not done yet. Keep going. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So like I'm laying down on the floor. To his perspective, he's still sitting at the stool and he's like cheering. You see him like in his mind, he's like having this huge party. You see, he's like, yeah, man, I knocked that one up. So easy, man. Give me another one of those kamikaze little things.
Durnan, he says as you fade down, and you are now you're going to be conditioned prone, and I'm also going to give you yeah, there it is. Is it doing it?
Unconscious? Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, and I think it's this one. Yeah, there you go. You're gonna do a little animation. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I got those two. I think it kind of slows everything down, so I'm gonna turn that one off. But I like it. Anyway, you're out of it, but we're gonna still check in with you round to round, just because you get to like roll around and try, but you're gonna fail every time you try, right? It's basically death saves. So you're now in death saves land, but you still don't never give up how powerful the role play can be, because you can still affect the game, right? So never give up. Even though you are down, man, you are out, and there's no coming back from where you went, man. I'm sorry. Anyway, Demi, what are you gonna do?
Okay, so I look at Rondell. You weakling. I am Demi the Great, almighty and powerful. These drinks are nothing to me. So I take a drink. And as I throw it back, I like stumble a little bit and then catch myself.
He's a natural one. You should lose too.
Yeah, he loses too. He's done. You are out. So you catch yourself is what you saw.
No.
That's what you see in your brain. Tell me what actually happens. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I want to change that then since I lost both of them.
Keep going. Yeah. No, that's what happens.
When I chugged the back, as soon as I like chugged the back, I like stood there for a moment, and then I slowly started like keep going back and back and back, and I hit the chair behind me.
Keep going. You're not nearly done yet, because remember, this is what your score looks like right now.
Oh well, I hit the chair behind. I hit the chair behind me. Now, like it kind of cut the back of my head. Because like this, I guess this is like the horriblest that you can ever get. So it cut the back of my head, and I'm kind of bleeding a little bit.
Okay. Like, is that how you became unconscious?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I'm kind of unconscious right now.
Yeah, you are. You're getting there. You're this is where you're at. Oh man, you are so done. But yeah, keep. We're gonna check in with you. You went to La La Land real quick. That was like. And Durnan, do you see Durnan? He's just like fist pumping right now. Yeah, he just loves it. He absolutely loves TPK in him, man. He's just like, oh yeah, another one bites the dust, and is what he seems to be indicating in a weird kind of way.
Well, Durnan, you should make that into a song.
You know, my auntie, She's like the biggest woman you've ever seen, like 500 pounds.
Jesus.
Pretty sure that's all muscle, but I swear she's got a beard even bigger than mine. What the hell is this? I gotta drink it. Yeah, let's do it. That's good. Yeah, I like it. You still with me there, double boy?
I look over at him. Hey, you're gonna lose. I can see it in your eyes. What's next, man?
So right then you hear dun dun dun. You hear somewhere off in the distance. You feel these glittering waves of energy, just glittering, but more like sparkles. Somewhere between lightning and sparkles and glitter, somewhere in there is what you're experiencing right now. And through that, you're hearing the best of Robert Plant and Jimmy Page. You're hearing dun 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 ha! And at that moment, you are witnessing what is the God of Thunder. And Durnan goes, and he descends, and in his best Chris Hemsworth, he says, Durnan, what did you call me for? I'm very busy. Durnan says, look. I need some of that whiskey. You know that whiskey you got? He says, Durnan. This whiskey was aged for 1,000 years in barrels built from the wreck of Grunghill's fleet. It was not meant for mortal men. And Durnan looks back and goes, neither was Omaha Beach. Stop trying to scare us, Blondie. And with that, Thor laments and relinquishes over to Durnan a flask of this whiskey that was not meant for meant for mere mortals. So therefore, it is DC 16, y'all. 2 saves, one save for your liver, and then 1 for your mortal soul. Go ahead, DC 16, 2 rolls.
Okay.
Divvy them up however you guys want. You guys have to get through this round to win, but. A nat 1 could change the game, and a nat 20 could change the game. So hey, anything can happen, guys. Take it away.
I look over at Thor, dude, and I'm like, "You the God of Thunder, aren't you?" Darren, what you got for me? What is this called?
Whiskey.
Oh,
Just whiskey. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's easy
shit.
peasy lemon squeezy.
Ain't shit then.
Yeah, just a shot of whiskey. That's what I'm talking about. Boom, you were out. That was awesome. Oh, how's this go down? What happened?
So I basically failed both, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
was like
You
a
failed.
20
You
right
failed.
there.
You lost
Okay.
2 and 1, so you went down 3. You're out. You are now this state. So you went from being like, I'm gonna win this fucking contest to out by 1 point. You would have still been in it if you'd made a 16. So role play away. So
I take the flask, and I'm just like, this is nothing, and I drink almost half of it before I like start going dizzy, and then the flames start like burning out around me, like because like tiefling and everything. I'm just like, this ain't nothing, Durman. I keep calling him Durman by mistake, but I'm doing it on purpose. Durman is not much. He can't do it. I can do it. He can do it. And then I pass out. I've like lean forward. Then the stool under me like gives in, and I just fall to the floor. And you just see like a puff of smoke just come out from where I landed.
okay, I like the puff of smoke down in the blaze of glory. I love it. All right, and away we go.
So like Ron
Yeah.
lying on the ground. Yeah, he's kind of.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Let me see who's. So you hit. Yeah, Rondell, go ahead. Yeah, what's happening with you? I want to make sure you guys didn't get skipped. Yeah, what's happening? You're on the ground, and you just, as you were there dreaming, you were dreaming because the lightning hit everybody, so everybody heard the music. You heard, you were on your way, But anyway, tell me about it.
Yeah. So when I heard the lightning, I'm probably kind of like just daydreaming for a moment. When I hear the lightning, I'm probably like immediately thinking like, oh, someone changed the weather in here or something. Someone casting a powerful spell.
No, you're actually living it. You're on Valkyries. You're a Valkyrie fighting and to save us from Ragnarok.
Oh dang.
Oh man, you were ascending. You were just like leaving this plane of existence behind you. You're going to another plane. You're dead. You're dying. Tell us about it. What just happened right now in your mind? And Thor is your guide. You are now. He's like, you and him are like homies. He's looking over at you. He's like, yeah, you can definitely do this.
You always see me like I'm just like walking in. I'm like just smacking things left and right, saying, "Look out! I am with the god of thunder. Tremble before Rondell and Thor."
Okay. You just like in your drunken stupor, and Darren is like, shut the fuck up as he throws some water at you in your and chucks some water over. Actually, no, Durnan then I'll wait till later for that one. No, Durnan decides he needs some milk. So Durnan takes and pulls a bar from underneath, pulls a little ledge right from underneath the bar and slides it out. And as he does, it expands to become a full heifer. He takes and makes a fist around the teat, as they say, of the heifer, and gives it a good pump. 11. And he chucks a 30 at you. Boom! And as you're like, ah! He then wraps his fingers around the forefront of the teat, making a big bladder of mother's milk right there in the forefront of his fist as he hammers down with his fist and blasts that like comet of milk that just shoots out, wrecks across the room, just boom! Everybody can see it. Burst is like going right at you as you're like, that thing throttles you, hits you in the back, and knocks back into the back of your throat with this mucus. That's what milk is. It's mucus, and it mixes with your mucous membranes. It goes all the way up to the top of your brain and clears out your entire sinuses all the way as it drains down into your throat, and you're just like got a head rush of mother's milk. And yeah, you can end the turn.
Yeah.
What's happening over here, Demi? What's going on in your world? That good, huh? That good?
That's all I can do right now. So.
It's all right. You can end your turn whenever you like. I'm going to mess with you as long as it's your turn. I'm just going to mess with you. Yep. Go ahead. Warden, take it away.
My dad is like a wizard, man. Like an actual freaking wizard who like casts spells and shit.
Huh?
Like, damn, what does that make me? Am I like the spawn of evil? Was I like made in the lab in some weird experiment shit?
Oh, that would be me.
It's gross.
What
is this shit?
Durna's got his elbow on the bar, and his chin is resting on his fist right above, just nodding along to your story, watching your drink. Yeah, as he's kind of staring at you. Yeah, yeah. Oh no! Roll for your soul, though. Let's see how bad off you are. Your soul was willing. Let's just say that, okay? Like, oh wait, you had 2.
Yeah.
You had 2 left in you. Oh, yeah. You legit won.
What the hell?
Oh shit! Yeah.
You guys want to hear about the rest of my family? I got a brother that was adopted from like the Underdark, and then I got a cousin, and she's like adorable, man. Like she's definitely the cutest dwarf I've ever seen. And then I got this other freaking. She's like my rival, right? And then we get into it all the time with like arm wrestling and shit. And then I just like keep droning on about like everything.
Durnan is hanging out with Thor, and right about then, Durnan looks at you and goes, "Fascinating missive, sir. Hey, since you clearly won this, and I thought for sure I had my full-on TPK in my hands, he offers you a high five. Boom, high five." You just won the day, man. Well played.
He tries to high five me, but I like give him fists. It's like the weird high five fist thing.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing we do around here. It's hey, it's totally cool. Everybody comes from different places, right? You got different backgrounds. See what I did there? Anyway, we could definitely we could use your type that can win a contest. I really had you nicked, man. I thought I had you down. Thor is pretty tough, isn't he? Anyway, here's the trick. You want to wake him up? We got to do this, and some flying creature flies along and drops little droplets into their eyeballs. Kind of drops acid on them. And it's a micro dose of acid that's just enough to take you out of it. We're gonna call it Elven Tincture, okay? It's just an Elven Tincture. And with that, boom, this happens. And then Durnan goes, the only way to get him out of it is to remind them. Okay, it's a classic song. What would you do with a drunken sailor? It's a funny thing to see sailors singing that song because they're literally saying, hey, guess what we're going to do to you if you sleep in too late tomorrow? We're going to fuck you up in all these different specific ways. Weirdly specific, by the way, if I should mention, right? But anyway, we're going to go ahead and sing this, and I'm going to watch those green lights and make sure you guys are singing. You better be singing along or else I'm going to call you out. You better do it. You better do it. This is part of the game. This is the only way you win is by singing a sea shanty on Twitch. If you're cool enough to sing a sea shanty on Twitch with us, you're cool. So, as a test to see if you're cool, here it comes.
What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? What will we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, early in the morning. Shave his belly with a razor, shave his belly with a razor, shave his belly with a razor.
Early morning.
Way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises, way hey, up she rises.
Hey, all right.
I'm sorry.
Wait, who are you guys again?
I'm sorry. You're not short no more.
I got a cousin who sings all the time. She really pisses me off, man. It's like she says it's all inspirational and shit. She just goes on and on with all these stupid songs. Damn. Why?
Deafness, man. Oh, that was fun. Thank you, guys. I've really wanted to do a drinking contest and end with a sea shanty for a long ass time. So thank you guys. Well played, everybody. High fives all around for real. Warden won the fucking shit out of that, dude. Well played.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That was a coincidence though. Like it's pretty much in your nature to drink though. Like your character's nature to drink, and you won it.
I thought it was
gonna crazy.
I mean, I thought I was gonna lose for sure.
It was going so badly, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just one lucky thing at the end, but yeah.
hey, Durnan, I kind of threw up on your flow a little bit, a lot. It's like a sea of throw up over here.
Yeah, an animated broom comes along and starts sweeping you, and an animated mop bucket is coming along and mopping it all up and shit. Yeah, they're just sweeping you out of the way.
Hey, does this mean I get free drinks for life?
You got it. Well played, sir. Well played.
Yeah, better. I'm gonna bring my whole family here too. You gotta serve like all seven.
Oh, tell
of
me
us.
all about him. He says as he turns.
Oh well. My mom is. You see, she was like this adventurer. Yeah, he keeps going on.
Exactly. Oh man. So first Twitch stream, dude. That was fun. Thank you, Twitch. That was a good time. We just did a thing. And hey, it's just now 2:00, which is like perfect if we were to do a thing. So yeah, I'm looking to set up some sort of late night stuff, and I just want to keep it fun and light and make things happen. And but first, kind of like that's level 1. You guys all got to level 1. All right, you guys are ready for level 2 as far as player building and stuff like that. But you know, it's to me the workshop is really important, and the idea of teaching this game and learning together as a table how to do what we want to do is a really important part of the game. I got a consistent table, and we play a lot of D&D. If you guys want to see another quick game, I could help you guys get set up with playing. We could do that right now, but I'd like to check in with everybody on their time. How's everybody doing for time?
Oh,
That's
I'm
only
good.
3 a.m.
Yeah, it's like
It's
yeah,
one. It's
okay.
1:52. Yeah.
If you guys want to
But
hang out,
Dernan,
yeah.
Dernan, I got something to ask you.
What?
Can I jump in the hole?
But you
You're
want to
trying
jump
to.
in?
Hey, I always appreciate when a man understands consent when it comes to another man's hole. So I appreciate that. It's well met, sir. Yeah, I think you need to get your shit together, as he says. As he's got his little hands, put his hands together like he's making a brick out of shit. If he says shit together, he must be talking about shit, right? Anyway, yeah. And by the way, you guys are really drunk, but have no feelings of hangover right now after that song.
That's a shit brick in your hand, Dernan.
It's just a figurative. It's a figure of speech. I'm talking figuratively with my hands.
So you
Sorry.
want to,
And he waves his hands around like he's wiping shit off of them right now because he got that idea in his head too.
wait, so I'm confused. Do you really want us to take a dump and put it together? Or...
Like, cause we could totally do that. We could all just take a dump right here, and then
No, it's a figure of speech.
we just gonna let the devil go.
I'm encouraging you to make plans and think ahead,
wish it up.
Because if it was shit, you'd have to shit it. If you want to turn it into a brick, you have to let it dry out, right? You got to mix things together, and if you're gonna dry it out, you got to wait. It takes patience and time and planning to make a brick. If you wanted to make a brick out of shit, I guess that's a way to work the analogy. Because I won't give one up. I've been here for 400 years. I've been working this hole for 400 years, bud. Son,
Darn it,
you
that
gotta
isn't the law.
understand.
But that's what we got the devil guy for. He can use his fire to like harden it. See?
Yeah, that would be super helpful, wouldn't it? It would have your time. You'd have half as much time, but that's what you get from proper planning. Is you get good prizes like that. So I encourage you to plan ahead properly.
I love you, Dernan. I love you. I fucking love you, Dernan.
Durden, do you want to jump in?
Love out there, man.
Durden, do you want to jump in the hole with us?
Yeah, you guys.
Since
It's
you-
too late for
since
going.
you are-
It's too late to be get up in Dernan's hole right now.
Dernan, you obviously got your shit together.
Sure.
So we can all jump in there.
Yeah,
All five
yeah.
of us can jump in there.
Oh, I can definitely take all 5 of you in my hole. Absolutely, not a problem. I'm not even no question whatsoever. I can take all 5 of you in my hole, one time.
Dernan,
Damn.
Dernan, is
He
there
does
anything
not
we can do
see it
now?
as a euphemism at all. He's got his hands on his sides. He's very proud of it. He's like, I've been at this for 400 years. I know my business. My business is my hole, and my hole is my business. I know my business like I know my hole.
There's
Do you
5
know
of
your,
us.
do you know your hole? You probably don't even have a hole, or maybe you don't even know it. I don't know,
Oh.
but I've got a hole, and I know my hole.
Wait, there's 5 of us. I'm only counting. Wait,
Well, there was 5. Anyway,
I'm counting 8. Right? Let's see. Me. One,
Nah, you're not
2,
feeling
3,
drunkenness
4,
anymore.
6.
So,
Oh,
Dernan,
Yes.
is there anything we can do around here to help out and make some quick cash, not going after freaking goblins?
I don't know.
I would love to fight a goblin.
That's not really
I
a
heard-
thing. Ask your bartender. So let's stick with
Before-
roleplay as roleplay
before-
goes. If there's a hook to be dropped, I'll drop it. There's ways to get hooks, but this isn't a video game where you just have to ask the right questions. The right you gotta get to know people. You gotta prove yourself. So we'll have
While-
chances for that to happen.
While
And
I was
shit
walking
happens.
in,
You don't have to control it. You don't have to be in control of what's gonna happen to you. I got it.
Uh,
What's up?
while I was walking in here, I did hear y'all was talking about 500 gold pieces. About a
Yeah, they're fantasy.
gobbler.
They got
What's
some
up with
fantasies over there. They can tell you all about it. They must know all about it. But anyway, check it out, guys. It's been fun. Let's hang out. But I don't know that we're gonna go much further tonight. I'm at the end of my rope of being able to run a game. So I kind of like to drop out and hang out with you guys. And but I'm really glad you guys are so willing to be in character. So it's like getting effortless. So well played, everybody. Nice to get to know you. Does anybody want to play some darts? Anybody want to play a game? I got a really neat game. I'll teach you how to do it.
Am I still drunk? I'm kind of.
No, you guys are all sobered
No,
up.
no,
It's
yeah.
all good. You're all good. You're all good. Yep.
Warden, can we be friends, please? I had nothing to do with anything that happened back then.
Yep.
So can we please be friends? We can just. It's up to you.
What are we doing? Is everybody still in it? Warden's still around?
Yeah.
I think Warden left.
Oh, I think Warren left.
Okay.
No, Warden, you were so young.
Well, he didn't say anything.
Oh, oops. Sorry.
Well, I tried to create a bond that doesn't have anything to do with that what happened in the past.
Good, good.
But I just want to see how that was gonna go with him.
Okay. Cool. Well, anyway, yeah, I want to kind of wrap things down. But this is the time slot I want to do things, and I'll be running other games, I guess. There you go. Yeah, you guys are playing some darts. But actually, I don't know. I'm getting pretty tired. I think I'm gonna have to call it.
Yeah, same.
All right. Well, whenever the next one is, like if I'm not at work.
Yeah.
Well, you said it's late night, right? It's a
Yeah,
late night
I'm just
game?
trying to figure out how to get things going on Twitch and what it's like, and what I can do and what the games are like. So I'm just trying to do things that are fun. And Simon Fiasco, who's that? Who's Simon Fiasco? Anyway, that was fun. Let's go ahead and. Oh, what happened there? Oh, okay. Yeah, showing all that good stuff. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it. Good night, Twitch. It's been fun. I'd love to get something where we can get Twitch involved. Random viewer. Oh, hi. See. Cool. We got a random viewer. What's up? How much did you see Simon Fiasco? I'd love to. I'm trying to check in with people. What was it like to listen in from afar? From Twitch. We haven't had a conversation with anybody on Twitch yet. I haven't. Just simply been listening on Twitch. I'm sure we have to wait for it to get out there to them. Probably better if I shut up too. Oh. Nice. I love that. I can do that all day, man. I can do that all day, man. Durnan has no fucks to give about his hole. Anyway, thanks for listening. Hang out with us. We're on Roll20. Let me send you a link or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass
No,
out.
follow us.
Oh.
Yep.
But yeah, that like for my first time actually doing this, it was fun for me. So I know I got some errors, and I think I'm gonna eventually get a computer, like a laptop or a computer, and actually like get all this on there. So
Okay. Cool.
so I can actually move myself and do everything. But now I understand about a lot of stuff on here.
Yeah, I like giving people their first exposure to D&D being much more role-play intensive and getting you guys to figure out how to use your checks and your skills. and really focusing on that. And that's what I really hope that we can meet people. So normally you'd have a really hard time doing anything, and we'd have to just say, man, you can't play, honestly, with the issues that you had. But in reality, playing an RPG, you should be able to do just your voice and be able to do what you were doing. So I'm always happy to try to push the boundaries, and I think some players get frustrated that I am so accommodating sometimes, but at the same time, I'm not accommodating to bullshit too. But at the same time, yeah, it was good to give you a chance to try that out, and you did great. You got into it. You learned how to fail. You guys failed forward, right? Even by dying, you did just fine. And I think there's a cool lesson in that in the drinking contest. And Durnan loves a TPKM. So anyway, cool. Thank you all. We've been at this 4 hours and 51 minutes. Yeah, it feels fun to be able to put this content out there in the world, and we're making new shit. So thank you guys. It's a fun time. I'm going to go ahead and call it though and shut down the stream. And go ahead and please follow us and be our friends on the Twitch. I'm really liking being a DM on Twitch more than being a DM on this other thing. This is a really cool spot to be doing stuff on. So take care, guys. See y'all soon, hopefully. If you're new Twitch